Hello and welcome back to SARS Football Corner. Welcome back to another live stream, another show, another video on the channel. Big ups to everybody is tuned in nice and early. Big ups to everybody is watching on replay. Make sure you smash the like button. Make sure you're subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. We are back again with another episode of the Koora Pod, episode 57. And we're here to discuss quite a few things, people. We're going to be speaking about being linked to Semenyo and Rodrygo. We're going to be talking about the Arsenal injury crisis, guys. It is an injury crisis at the moment at Arsenal because too many players down, too many players not available. Do you know what I mean? It's mad. It is moving mad right now. And we're going to be speaking about the North London derby, Manchester City, whether they'll win, and doing the prediction show, of course, as always. But make sure you're smashing the like button. Make sure you're subscribing on your way in. Big up to Letty saying smash the like button, subscribe, smash the like button on your way in. Make sure to get that done, people. Big up to Ahmed in the building. Big up. I'll be on his channel very soon. We're just trying to figure out a date, but I will be on his channel very soon, guys. So make sure to smash the like button, subscribe to him as well. Big up to you, Ahmed. You fraud. I am joined by my brothers. Souls is away today just because of some personal reasons, but he is away today. He's not going to be in the stream today. But there's plenty of fraudulence to go around here. We're joined by T, and the T stands for Turkish.
You mean a lot of ball knowledge?
Shut up, man. We're joined by
tell him much.
Sami.
Yeah, I was praising all of us, but okay.
And we're joined by Sami, and we're joined by man like Ash in the building. And listen, man, we're here, man. We're here to discuss. I think the first thing we're gonna sink our teeth into has to be the Semenyo breaking news. You know that there's a release clause in for him in January, and we're also going to be speaking about us being linked to him and linked to Rodrygo because it looks like Rodrygo is not in the plans of Real Madrid. Wow, newsflash!
Shocking.
Yeah, exactly. Shock to the world that a manager comes in the summer transfer window, says that he's not in my plans. Now hasn't played him at all. All of a sudden, player is shocked that he hasn't played. Brother, they told you weren't in their plans, but you decided to do the I'm going to stay and fight for my place. Hold that. Piss. No one cares anymore, mate. Yeah? You'll be lucky if you come to us or to another club. You'll be lucky because you decided to sit there and sit on the bench. Meanwhile, they're playing Mutano. What's the guy's name, bro? In Real Madrid, man.
Mastantuono. Franco Mastantuono.
Some Argentinian Donny. He is Argentinian, isn't it? Some Argentinian.
He's Argentinian. Yeah. He's a baller.
Bro, this guy's a bum. Some bum from Argentina, bro.
He's not a bum. He's a baller. What are you on about?
Man. Some bum from Argentina is who's playing.
You can't even pronounce his name, and now you're like, oh, he's a bum.
Love joking, but yeah, listen. I knew that this was gonna happen with Rodrygo. I don't know why he tried to do this whole. I don't know why he tried to do this whole thing about I'm trying to fight for my place. This, bro, if you're not wanted by a club, just keep it moving and keep it stepping. People wanted you. People wanted you in the summer. People were after you and they were willing to bid. They were willing to do everything. All you had to say is I want to leave. Do you know what I mean? I'm not in the manager's plans, and it's done. Real Madrid ain't got no hard feelings. They'd sell you. Simple.
Apparently, he also wanted high wages, which was also a barrier, and which is stupid. Yeah. Like while I would have paid that kind of money for him, but he also should be reasonable. Like, if no club has put that kind of bid seriously, who then? Like, stop asking for 350k a week. Like, humble yourself.
You're not that guy. Yourself. It's like Nico Williams. Yeah. Like, bro, you lot ain't that guy. I don't know why you lot are doing this. When you lot haven't proven to be that guy.
We have Havertz on 280. What you talking about, man?
Yeah, I'm not even.
Which is also wrong.
Mistake. That's a mistake. They don't.
Gabriel Jesus in 250 or whatever.
They don't. Also wrong. Also wrong.
That does not make it right, bro.
No, but it's fairly for him to ask since those bums are getting that amount of money.
Agreed, but when agreed,
Havertz is not.
No, but here's the thing. Here's the thing. I think Rodrygo. I think Rodrygo initially asking for the amount is fair. But when you see that there's no demand for you and the clubs are not willing to pay that kind of money, you then humble yourself because now you have to face reality and you bring down your cost. It's like any business when you put a certain price for your product, and if nobody's buying it, you will humble yourself and cut down your cost.
Yeah, but I think the bigger part why he said is because he actually thought he had a chance, which is the craziest
to
part
start
out-
left wing.
out of the
Yeah,
whole. Yeah. This
Mad.
in my opinion, it's crazy because if you look at Xabi Alonso's system, if he did his research, if he just looked at how he plays, and the preseason should have hinted this at him in the first place. You know what I'm saying? So I don't understand why he thought he had a chance in that system while you have a baller like Arda Güler, you know what I'm saying, shining in the first team. You know what I'm saying?
Here we go.
No, but that's the
Here we
funny
go.
thing, T. He's changed the system. He stopped playing with 3 at the back. He's playing a 4-3-3 now. But
unironically, Arda Güler is the guy playing instead of him. You know what I'm saying? That's the
and here's the
let's be real. He performs better than him when he comes onto the pitch. When he comes onto the pitch, Arda Güler is twice the player that he is. So I don't understand. You're in the dumps now.
No. Rodrygo this season playing for Madrid has been good. The problem now that it's
not better than Arda Güler though. Not better than Arda Güler though.
I don't know, but he's had obviously because Arda Güler plays more minutes.
This guy's disagreeing just to disagree, bro.
Yeah, Habibi, I'm not. I'm trying to tell you there's a new problem that's created at Madrid now, which is because Rodrygo only wants to play on the left, and because Xabi Alonso is rotating between him and Vini Jr., Vini Jr. is now getting upset because he's getting less minutes, right? And he's coming off in certain games. Obviously, you guys saw the tantrum he threw in the Clasico when he was asked to come off, and he made a huge.
Him every time, though. You know what I'm saying? It's
yeah. I know, but because of that, rumors came out saying that he might be looking. I know he's never going to leave, but imagine if Vini Jr. becomes available in the summer. That would be. Oh, bro, I love that noodle.
I don't think we would.
I hate signing such players
be,
with such attitude. I don't think
we would be.
I
able
agree.
To pay him. I don't think we would be able to pay Vini, but I don't think we would personally. So that wouldn't happen in the first place because of that. You know what I'm saying? And Arteta doesn't like characters like that. So.
And I agree with Sami and Arteta.
I personally don't as well. But you know what?
To segue though, let's segue now into the whole Semenyo Rodrygo situation, because I have something to say about this, and maybe some will disagree, because in the long term you would say I'm stupid, and I agree. You know what I'm saying? But for now, if we want to win this league this year, I feel like because Semenyo has started off already this season and he's firing off the place, you know what I'm saying, basically. I feel like Semenyo at this moment in time is performing better than someone like Rodrygo. And he wouldn't have an adaptation period to the Premier League as well. So for me, if we're talking about a January transfer and not a summer transfer, if this was the summer, I would say 100% Rodrygo. 100%. You know what I'm saying?
What's the difference between summer and January?
But because it's January, I said the reason, because Semenyo is playing really, really well. And he is already used to the Premier League, you know what I'm saying? Rodrygo, if you buy him, now you have this afterthought of, is it going to work? You know what I'm saying? For example, Wirtz, amazing player, comes to Liverpool, has a very, very long adaptation period.
You're comparing Wirtz from a player from Real Madrid.
Yeah, but bro, it's not like Wirtz is a scrub. Let's not do this, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
He was the Bundesliga player of the year, bro.
I have him as a club of season for a reason, but for me, a player that comes from Real Madrid is a totally different ballgame.
Yeah, but
I mean,
it doesn't matter if it's Madrid or if it's Barca, bro. Or
we've seen the likes of Julio. What is his name? What was his name? Julio what? Man, I forgot his name.
Julio.
That striker, that Brazilian striker that came and scored against Liverpool when we won 6-2.
Julio Baptista. He was a flop for us.
Well, at least when he came, he didn't really need that transition period.
But he wasn't good for us at all. People only remember the fact that he scored 4 goals against Liverpool, like in that Carling Cup game. He actually was bad. He didn't do that good.
He wasn't that great.
We gave away a better player in Reyes when we did that swap. Reyes was a better player, and we swapped.
Obviously, Reyes is a better player.
But the thing is, but that's my whole point. But that's my whole point about this situation. I feel like for January, Semenyo is just the smarter choice if we want to go.
Yeah, I agree. Actually,
this league. Because
I actually agree with you.
He would slot in our left wing. He would start, and he would be our main left winger. That's how I see this. You know what I'm saying?
I think Semenyo on the left. Genuinely, I know it sounds like, and I'm gonna use Igal's joke here about Pokemon gotta catch them all. This is like the player of Pokemon gotta catch them all. Like where we already have the deepest squad, and we're saying let's get someone else who's in form. I generally think getting Semenyo means like just shut the league. It's over. Like we've won it. It's done. Because with the players we already have, there's no scenario in my head where come January we'll be like 5-6 points behind whoever's top. I know we're top right now, but let's assume we have a couple of bad games. We're not going to be 5-6 points behind. Worst case scenario, we're going to be max like 2 points behind. Let's say City if they're top of the league by then. I think getting Semenyo is like it cements us winning the league this season. The only thing is, and here's where the barrier comes. I don't see us getting Semenyo if we don't get rid of Martinelli or Trossard.
Exactly. Yes, one of them
has to leave in Jan. In Jan, not even in the summer. In Jan, one of them has to leave. Then maybe.
For me, I disagree with T and Ash. To be honest, I would rather go for Rodrygo, and the reason why I want to go for Rodrygo. First of all, the price tag is almost the same. I mean, if you convert 65 million pound into euros, that's like 72 probably million euros, which is close to the 80 million euro, the asking price for Rodrygo.
Sami did that math real quick. You know why? Because he's like, yeah, I've converted 65 million pounds recently.
Yeah, I did. I didn't do the math. But I actually,
he's like, I transferred 65 million to my company in Riyadh, and they told me it's 72 million in euros. So I have the money.
Nah, bro, it's not even transferring, bro. Man took a shit, and 65 million came out. Bro. But
back to
came out, bro. It's like, whoa.
No, he took a shit. He took a shit in a 65 million toilet. So that's what happened.
I wish it was that case. But listen, for me, I mean, when it comes also to the age, Semenyo is like 1 year older, so it's not really something to compare. So they're almost in the same age bracket, I would say. But when it comes to a player that has been doing it for almost, let's say 3-4 seasons, Rodrygo has been, performing in a high level and in a big stage like the UCL, where Semenyo, on the other hand, we've only seen him this season. And I'm afraid that's like a purple patch for him. He could continue on delivering in the same output and performances, but Rodrygo, we've seen what he can do in the big stage in the UCL, and for me is a much higher level. Now the only thing that would be in Semenyo's favor is the weekly wages, because he's currently in 100K, where Rodrygo was asking, like Ash saying, a lot. He was asking for 300 something.
300, 350, yeah.
Yeah, something like that. So that would be, a showstopper, I would say, for Arsenal. But for me, if I had if I'm going to disregard the money here, and I can choose between one of those two players, I would definitely go for Rodrygo, 100%.
I know T said he made a statement that he thinks is crazy in the long run. I'm going to make a crazier one. Based on what I've seen of Semenyo this season and the form he's been in and the quality he's had, I think the best of Semenyo this season, in my opinion, is a better player than the best of Rodrygo. This guy, because of his physicality and the way he bodies fullbacks, I'm telling you, forget Arsenal, because he might not join Arsenal. You guys are right. We have too many. Let's assume he joins Liverpool in the summer, for example. Let's say he goes, Gakpo leaves, and he plays left wing. I think this guy's going to be a world-class player. He's going to be considered world-class. And he's going to have
we said that about Isak. Career. We said that about Verts. We said that about...
Wait, wait. What? Isak is world-class.
Isak is world-class. He's going to come good, bro.
Yeah, but he hasn't really performed.
But let's not do this.
I give Liverpool as an example because they're looking for a left winger. But okay, fine. Let's change it. Let's say City. Because, let's say Doku stays inconsistent or whatever it is, and Semenyo gets City. Semenyo goes to City. He's going to be a world-class winger, because the fact that this guy can play right wing and left... Honestly, I swear to God, I thought he was left-footed initially when he was playing right wing. Because he would cut in with his left foot, and then I read about him, and turns out he's right-footed, who also plays on the left wing and cuts in with his right, shoots with both feet, passes really well, fantastic finisher for a winger. Sorry?
Rodrygo is the same. He plays in the right wing and the left wing.
No, but he doesn't cut in with his left foot, though. Rodrygo, when he plays on the right, he cuts in with his right. He doesn't cut in with his left.
Yeah.
But don't get me wrong. I like Rodrygo.
Rodrygo is also not as physical.
Nowhere near as physical as
Rodrygo has bangers in him, but he doesn't have also the instinct of scoring like Semenyo, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he does have a scoring touch. You know what I'm saying?
What do you guys say to this? What do you guys say to this, man?
What? Zabarnia, Hoyson, Korke is flopped already. Wait, what?
Yeah,
Ilyas
yeah,
Barnier
yeah.
did flop.
I don't think
Ilyas
Hoyson
Barnier
would
did
flop,
flop.
to be honest.
Hoyson did flop. Hoyson starts for them every single game.
I
What are
don't
you
think
on about?
Hoyson. But what we talk about the Kirkes thing, bro, because
Yeah,
do you know what I
Kirkes is a
mean,
bomb.
bro, that is mad.
But there's a
Could
difference
there
between
be?
an
Could there
attacker
not be that
flopping and a
fear?
fullback
Could
flopping.
there not be that fear? No, but could it not be that fear, or is there not that
No.
fear of what if it goes wrong? Do you know what I mean?
No,
What
it
if
doesn't, because you can see the quality of the player when he plays. The way Semenyo
but
plays,
even what's his
it
name
fits
was there.
every style.
Even what's his name when he went to Spurs?
Who?
What's the guy at
Solanke.
Spurs, man? That's it, Solanke. So
Yeah, but Solanke had one good season.
but
I don't
still,
think
it was
it's
a
comparable
very
as well,
good
bro.
season.
And Semenyo had 10 good matches, not even a season.
No, last season also he was quite good, but obviously not as good as now. But also Solanke went from Chelsea to Liverpool, or Liverpool to Chelsea. Like, we've seen him in different clubs. He just was bouncing around, and he then ended up coming to Bournemouth and having that one very, very good season. Kind of like what Danny Ings used to have, or Benteke with Aston Villa, or Chris Wood with Forest 2 seasons ago, or last season. I don't think it's the same thing as because with Semenyo, forget his numbers, his attributes are insane attributes. I never looked at Solanke and said, damn, as a striker, look at his attributes. It was just the fact that he was scoring, which is great. Don't get me wrong. It's like me too. That doesn't mean the attributes were there. Semenyo has attributes to him.
I think seeing him and Eze on the same football pitch would be nice. Eze and him. I just hope that they don't get in each other's way.
We're going to touch on the Eze thing because I think we were all wrong about Eze being better.
But look at it the context like this, Sami. You know what I'm saying? Who is having the better season right now, Semenyo or Rodrygo?
Semenyo, definitely.
Who is the bigger risk if you buy him right now?
Well, that's this is an argument. We can argue about this point because you're buying a player from Real Madrid and you're buying a player from Bournemouth. Okay,
yes.
And you want to say he's a Premier League player.
That doesn't matter though. We bought.
I'll give you an example. I'll give you that's fine. That's fine. And we bought Eze from Crystal Palace as well, and he's not performing at the same level what he played for Crystal Palace so far.
What? Why does that matter, bro? Is applied on other players.
We bought Declan Rice from West Ham.
Yeah, that's fine. But what I'm saying is, it's not something that you can rely on 100%. Saying that if I buy a player from the Premier League, he's gonna, bang on straight ahead in Arsenal. That's the thing. Eze, we've all wanted Eze.
It's a smaller chance of happening. It's a smaller chance of happening than Rodrygo straight away. And also, Semenyo has more games under his belt. He's also more into the season.
So you're comparing
Rodrygo
the level,
is coming off the bench,
of training in Real Madrid and coming from an elite, the best team in the whole world.
Why are we acting like teams, like players don't come from Real Madrid and flop sometimes?
Well, as T said, it rarely happens.
I mean, I don't think this guy flopped, but United fans will tell you Di Maria was a big flop for them when he came in that one season from Madrid, and he came after they won the Champions League, where he was one of their best players. He was one of their best players playing in the 10.
I think Marco is just trying to argue with but
he has been consistent this season.
I'm actually gonna do that. I'm gonna put because you've asked for it. I'm gonna put a poll quickly so we can just do it. I'm gonna put a poll up because I actually want to see how many people would pick from Semenyo or Rodrygo.
Yes, and by the way, also. This is not me saying.
And this guy's mentioning Casemiro. Casemiro is 34 years old.
Casemiro. Well, Casemiro, his first season was good, to be fair.
This is not me saying Rodrygo is worse than Semenyo. I feel like for the context of right now and what we're trying to
Semenyo
achieve,
probably is a better fit.
For January specific, I feel like he's the better fit. Yes,
I agree with
that.
Paul is in the chat, guys.
I don't think he will have all that space, Ash, when you're saying about Semenyo is running and all that stuff. I agree with you. He has a lot of pace in him, but I don't think that's the way Arsenal are playing. They're not.
To be honest, I don't think I mentioned pace.
Lads, what about this? Because Marco's saying attributes don't tell the full story. He has to be consistent. And even last season, the season before, we saw him go crazy, but then in the second half of the season, bro, it was a bit inconsistent, bro. But he wasn't
going crazy. Don't forget, when you go to a bigger club,
I'm sorry. When I heard that, all I heard was Joe Rogan. People forget, man.
Yeah, but don't forget, yeah, because when you as a player go from a club of a smaller stature like Bournemouth or Crystal Palace to a club like Arsenal, you go also that level up. Players become better than what they are at those specific clubs. Look at Declan Rice, for example. You know what I'm saying? He was being called a shin kicker number 6. You know what I'm saying? And now
Not necessarily.
look at what he. No. People were saying that they were saying he was.
That's not
he
like
was
that's
no.
not a rule
Listen,
of thumb, buddy.
no. Listen. They were saying he was a defender playing at midfielder, and this is not a lie. Everybody can confirm this. People were saying that, yeah. And at the end of the day, saying
Rice has been doing it for years. Rice has been delivering West Ham for years, and eventually he won a European Cup for West Ham, which is big for West Ham in the conference.
Okay, but you don't understand.
League,
you don't understand. It doesn't matter what you do at West Ham, bro. That Conference League, khalas, it doesn't matter, bro. When you go to a club like Arsenal,
context
if he listen.
The point.
You need to let me finish first before you speak, because I cannot speak if you speak. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I need to say my shit before you respond, because I want to tell the whole story. At the end of the day, when you are a player and you go to a bigger club, you become better as well. You go that one level up because you, how should I say, adapt to this next level club that you're at this moment in time. One of the top clubs in the league, whether it's Arsenal or Manchester City, it doesn't matter. Yeah, Semenyo will become a better player if he plays for Arsenal at the end of the day. That's how I see it.
What guarantees do you have?
Because if he doesn't, khalas, it's a flop. Okay, cool. But you know what I'm saying? But what the normal thing is, and what usually happens in football, if you go to a better club, because you have a more I don't know how to say this, but because you're at a top club who's going for bigger prizes and are more serious and have the more professional managers and coaches and all of those stuff, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you automatically become a better player. This is normally the case. If you flop, khalas. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. But he's saying no, it's a rule of thumb for T.
And what I'm trying to say is this chance of him flopping is still smaller than someone from another league, is what I'm trying to say. I am not saying Semenyo is the better player.
Maybe, yeah, that part I can hear, yeah. Because there are a lot of flops that move from Premier League teams to other Premier League teams and flop tremendously. We've seen many of them.
Yes.
But there's also many examples of players that move from Premier League teams to a Big Six team and end up performing incredibly well. So he could fall in either category. I just look at his, again, I know I've used the word before, but just the attributes, the way he plays. People talk about low blocks, but Bournemouth a lot of times have possession because of the way Areola plays anyways. This is similar to like Brighton players who moved to Liverpool and Chelsea and all, because like I said on McAllister, because they also come from possession-based teams anyways. And I don't look at Semenyo. I remember that used to be my argument for someone like Ivan Toney, where he played for Brentford, and every team he would go up against he used to mostly play on the counter, which is why I was not a big fan of his. Whereas with Semenyo, I don't look at him as someone who can only perform the counter. I look at him as someone who can dribble in tight spaces. He can take shots. He can get into the box and finish.
Who's the best dribbler? Dribbler, Rodrygo or Semenyo?
I genuinely would probably tip it to Semenyo a little bit.
It's close though.
Because it's close. I think it's close. The thing is with Rodrygo, I don't look at Rodrygo as the kind of dribbler like as Vinny Jr., Mbappe, and all these kind of players. He's a very, very good dribbler.
No, but I don't know. You don't need to be their type of dribbler. You can still be an effective dribbler with moving.
Correct. Yeah, I think he's quite effective. Yeah, for sure. Forward. By the way, I will say this though. I think Aaron hit the nail on the head. I think when everyone is fit, the reason why I don't see us getting Semenyo is because I do think Eze is our starting left winger when Odegaard is back. I think that's been the plan. I think that will definitely be the plan moving forward, even though Trossard has been good. But there's no question Eze is better than both Trossard and Martinelli as a left winger. And funny thing is, it might actually suit Eze because he's not been that good as a 10. All these things that we've been saying in the summer about, I've always thought Odegaard is the better 10. I'm not, so I'm staying consistent there. But I also said that I would rather Eze play in the 10 than the left wing. And I clearly, obviously, it might still be early, but I do think I was wrong about that. I think for our team, it makes way more sense to have Eze on the left wing. And hopefully Odegaard just comes back to form.
You know, for me personally, listen, I'm a bit stuck between because I rate Semenyo, but I also rate Rodrygo a lot. If I have a gun to my head and I have to pick somebody, I'm gonna probably pick Rodrygo, just because of what he's shown me in some pretty big moments. Just because of what he's shown me in some big moments, some clutch moments in the Champions League for Real Madrid, where you know everybody is there, and then you have to put your balls on the table and show that you're the man for the moment. Do you know what I mean? And listen, nothing against Semenyo. I still think he's a very, very good player, but if I'm picking right now, I'm picking between experience at the highest level and maybe somebody is going to. Do you know what I mean? That's the only place where I disagree to you, is because this is a guaranteed somebody who has played at the highest level. They're already used to that environment. That's what I'm saying. So I wouldn't necessarily change from that. I wouldn't want somebody to enter that environment on the hope that they are gonna, because even if the chance is big, there's still a chance that he could fail. But with Rodrygo, there's more of a chance he's going to be used to the top level. I think the only thing he needs to get used to is the play style in the Premier League. But in the Champions League, where we're giving loads of space, he will flourish, which is brilliant.
But that's not what I'm doubting, though. What I'm doubting is, will he adapt to the teams that we play against in the Premier League? That's the question. I'm not questioning his bottle. I'm not questioning his eliteness, because if the situation was different and I only had to pick one, you know what I'm saying? Imagine us not going for another left winger in the summer after January, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Then I would say buy Rodrygo, because I don't want to risk that deal by going for Semenyo at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just speaking about the context of, this is January, he is more inconsistent, he already is used to the Premier League. If we buy him, it's a lower risk than someone like Rodrygo. But at the end of the day, if I had to pick one and only one, I would say Rodrygo at the end of the day. Because I did say that Rodrygo is a better player, but it's just a different context, different situations at this moment in time. So that's why I picked Semenyo in the first place.
But there's a third name. There's a third name even the chat was mentioning, which was Yildiz, and it has been some rumors.
Oh, he's not a left winger though, is he?
What about Liao, bro? Liao is the one that you should. Liao is the one that you should.
But there was strong, I would say, rumors about Yildiz. Representatives are meeting with Arsenal's,
he's both a left winger and 10.
Yes, he's playing a 10 and a left wing as well.
He doesn't strike me as someone with that. Maybe I didn't watch him enough, but he doesn't strike me as someone with pace. Yeah, Juventus. Yeah, he doesn't strike me as someone with like mad pace. Because for me, I'd like my wingers to be quick.
No,
I mean, he's not super. He's not Walcott quick, but he is quicker than our current left wingers.
I mean, like Martinelli quick. Like I mean, I don't need it to be Walcott quick. Was mental. Walcott was one of the fastest players in the world.
You know what? I think I did wrong because I need to.
Quick.
Guys,
I'm Martinelli quick. What?
Almost.
Not
completely, but almost. Bro,
I think he's more. I think he's more like Edza quick.
No, he's quicker. He's quicker. He's quicker than that. He's not that quick. He has like 75 pace. If this is FIFA, you know what I'm saying?
No, ignore FIFA. Don't look at FIFA. FIFA doesn't get these things right.
FIFA
probably also has Van Dijk at like 60 pace.
No, I'm giving that as an example. I'm not saying because FIFA is saying that. I'm saying if this was FIFA, he would have 75 pace. Kenan Yıldız would have like 85, and someone like Martinelli would have like 88. That's how I see it. You know what I'm saying? 88, 89.
Oh, I don't know. I watched him play 3 or 4 games only, so I probably don't have enough sample size. But those 3 or 4 games, he looked like someone with quick feet, not someone with quick pace. Right? Yeah. Pace for me is like Haaland, like Mbappe, like Martinelli, like Pedro Neto. Anyways, maybe I'm wrong.
I have to redo the poll, because I only put Rodrygo and Semenyo in there. Which, by the way, when I ended it, who won? I think it was Semenyo that won. Let me see.
You can't even see. You absolute fraud.
There we go. So the person, Rodrygo won the poll, but now I've redone it because I've redone the poll. Guys, go and
you added Liao, bro.
I've added Yildiz and Liao, bro, because the thing is
then I would just go for Rodrygo. Why would I go for Liao if I can buy Rodrygo, bro?
I don't know, man. Liao on that
Liao was good. Liao was good, but Rodrygo literally the best choice you can
I
get.
can't lie. Him.
Wait, if what
him,
True Blue's saying is true, which is 30 to 32 kilometers an hour, I'm sorry. That is slow. That is
Whoa.
not fast at all. I need
That's
to
a
confirm
lie.
this.
Yeah,
I need to confirm this.
as well,
If that
bro.
is true, that is bad,
Nah,
bro.
bro. Let me Google this, bro.
But anyways, for me, it's gonna be between Liao and Rodrygo. Not gonna lie, I like both players.
I do think.
Oh wait, yeah, there
Liao
it's
was
here.
definitely-
UEFA.com. 31.59. What are you on about? Gee,
Hey, bro, listen.
I can't
We
believe
need-
you
hey,
said
listen.
it quick. That is
I teased too funny. That's like,
Bro,
yo, bro, listen.
in my heyday, I
hey,
used to be
listen,
at 31, 32. You're telling me this? Oh my god!
Nah, I love
Come
T, bro. I swear,
on,
man said,
bro.
yo, listen.
Martinelli would
Hey, listen,
Martinelli would give him
Hey,
10
bro.
yards as a head start. It would still
Okay.
clear him.
Okay. Anyway, Yildiz is still the better player, okay?
So biased.
I can't lie. I
So
thought T was gonna
biased.
say, listen, we all make mistakes. Let's just move
Yeah,
on.
yeah,
Now.
And it's actually
but-
UEFA.com that's put it, not even like
I
some
can't-
random fake website.
I can't lie. Yildiz so far is winning. We got 10 votes. So guys, keep on voting.
Yeah,
Keep
okay,
on
so
voting.
guys,
We'll go-
honestly,
we'll
how
go
could you
come
know
back.
this information and still choose
Yeah,
him as a
hey,
left winger?
listen.
Why would
Listen, look at Triad. Look at Triad. See, this is what I mean. He looks rapid, bro.
on the ball,
know-
yes,
you know
he looks
why?
very,
Exactly.
very quick.
you
Yes.
remember who used to look like that? Cazorla used to look like that because Cazorla was so quick with his
No.
feet.
He's
No,
not
no,
that
no,
slow.
he's not.
He's not that slow. Chill.
Okay, I
I'm
know
saying
he's
he's
not that
quick
slow,
with
but
the
I'm
feet when
saying
it
like,
comes to.
guys, the stats don't lie. 31 kilometers an hour is like there's 8 players faster than him in our team,
Hey, bro, listen.
and they might not
It
even
doesn't
be
matter. He's still a
freaking
baller,
wingers.
okay? Okay, so
Yeah,
if you
I
could
agree,
pick
I agree,
between,
but he
if you
shouldn't
could
start
pick
for us.
between
though.
Yildiz and Semenyo, would you pick? You know what I'm saying?
As a left winger, Semenyo any day now. It's-
Yildiz or Semenyo?
before the
You're a
speed,
liar.
before the speed, yeah, I was like Semenya and then Yildiz a little bit
this
dry.
is
Now
is
it's
where-
day and night.
this is where Ash needs to wake up, stop being a bozo, and pull it out, bro. Pause. Why for that? That was crazy, actually.
Yeah,
But he needs to- he needs-
Do
he
you
needs
do a
to pull up the-
database with the 4
Yeah.
players, please? What do you mean?
The
Oh,
scorecard, bro.
okay, I'll do it.
Scorecard,
I'll do it.
broski. Because
Guys,
the thing is,
one
the-
sec. I'll do it. I'll do it now. Odegaard is faster than Yildiz. Odegaard's top speed is 32.19.
No.
Oh, guys, it's UEFA.com. It's the UEFA.com. It's not a random website. This
Nah,
is the
that's
official
actually mind games, by the
official
way.
Yeah.
website in world
Odegaard.
football. There's nothing bigger than that. Odegaard
they-
is faster than him.
No. Listen, they nerfed his stats, bro. It's not
They
accurate.
nerfed
Oh my
It's not
God.
accurate.
I know
Oh
his
my
stats
God.
is mind games.
Bro, Ezra
Hey.
is 34.2 kilometers. I told you Ezra's quicker. Ezra is quicker than him.
You know
What are
why?
you-
Because Yildiz is both the front of goal scoring goals. You know what I'm saying? That's why. You know what I'm saying?
Wait. I'm gonna pick
He's not that
Gabriel.
touchline winger.
One sec. Pick Gabriel. Let me just pick Gabriel. One sec.
No,
Pick Gabriel.
Oh,
don't.
if Gabriel, man.
Wallahi, I'm doing it. Gabriel Magalhaes. Top speed.
No.
I need to check.
You need to chill. Gabriel's
I need
not
to check
faster, bro.
Gabriel Magalhaes. Gabriel Magalhaes is 32.37.
No. What?
This is mind
Okay,
games.
bro.
How
Guys,
is this?
How
You
the hell does he
understand?
look so quick?
31.09
is
No, no,
slow.
but he's but the thing is, he's shorter though, so he's shorter than him.
No,
so he's
listen.
gonna be.
Listen.
Smaller
He
steps. What do you mean?
plays
Slow.
left wing.
31 is very
Okay,
slow,
listen.
by the way, in football.
Okay, listen, but he plays left wing for Turkey as well, and he takes on his men and he gets past them, bro. And he's very quick
Because he's
when he
got
does that,
dribbling
you know what I'm
skills.
saying?
I agree. But by the way, the slowest, you know who the slowest player, the slowest
what the hell
time
is
player in the
this?
Premier League is?
I mean, he's not
What is
he's
this,
not a
bro?
track
Some
star.
booty
You
stuff.
know what I'm saying?
What the hell is that?
He,
No, do you guys know who-
he's not a track star. You know what I'm saying? He's not a guy.
Yeah,
that
I
does
agree.
long
I agree.
sprints.
But do
He
you know
does
who the
things in
slowest?
small spaces?
Do you know who the slowest player statistically in the Premier League is? It's Bernardo Silva. But Bernardo Silva, because he's got trickery, he can get past players. He just is not going to do it consistently because he doesn't have that kind of pace. I'm sorry, guys. Anyone who picks Yildiz as a left winger, oh my god,
Bro, he's leading.
astaghfirullah.
He's leading the pack. He's leading the pack right now, guys. Carry on
How
voting.
can you get? How can
Carry
you
on
get
voting.
someone who's only like 1 kilometer faster than maybe Saad? What the hell is wrong with you? guys?
Have you lost your mind? Have you lost your mind? Hold on a minute. Hold a minute.
You and donkeys are the same. What is the difference between you and a donkey? The donkey, you take the whip, you hit him, and the donkey's like ee-aw. That's the donkey. You're a donkey.
And by the way, Ashraf, you fraud. What's this?
Yeah, okay, guys. He's played 4 games this season.
At the 10.
You're telling me in the 4 games he never had to use a pass.
But he plays 10 this season, you said. Normally he plays left wing.
Yeah, but Odegaard plays 10 and Odegaard clocked a faster speed. So now what?
No, he plays right 8. You're a liar.
Oh my guys.
Even worse.
This I'm sorry, T, you have to hold that, bro. Oh my god, I can't believe this. We're not gonna do this, but in another stream, we should play a game called Name a Player Who's Faster Than Yildiz. And I guarantee you we'll end up naming like David Raya. And David Raya last season when he raced James Ward-Prowse, when he made that sprint, I guarantee that's probably faster than you.
Listen, here's the thing, yeah? Have you done the thing? Or...
No, I'm doing it now. I'm bringing the slow player up. 1 second.
By the way, Yildiz is winning the vote.
I don't know how people are picking it.
Even if he had 10 kilometer speed, he would still be better than any Moroccan player. You know what I'm saying?
Shut up! Why are you lying, bro?
Come on, man. Ben Sager, bro. Ben Sager blitzing.
Stop. From all the picks you could have made, you said Ben Sager, bro. What are you doing, bro?
I don't care, bro. I'm bringing him up 100%, bro.
Yeah, you could have literally picked like the golden ball winner of freaking.
No, but I want to pick an attacker. I want to pick an attacker.
Okay, so Ben Sager is better than Yildiz. You're crazy. You're
no, I'm saying faster. I'm saying faster.
Skunked. Okay,
I'm saying faster.
Bro,
you could have said Brahim Diaz.
Listen, Usain Bolt is faster. Is he a better footballer? No. So shut up. Okay.
No, but you said he's faster than any other Moroccan player.
No, I said better. I said even if he ran 10 kilometers an hour, he would be better than any Moroccan player.
No, that's fine.
What are you going to say now? If he's taller than size,
enter Brahim Diaz. That's what.
Yeah, Brahim Diaz cannot even start in his own current team. So Kifesh.
Come on, man. No, he starts for Morocco, bro. And he blitzes people, and he does a Mazzarino.
No, I'm talking about Real Madrid.
Yeah, forget about Real Madrid, bro. They don't know how to take. They don't know how to value talent. They don't know how to value talent, bro. That's why my boy Rodrygo is on the bench.
Talent.
That's why
talent, bro. That's a grown ass man. He's pushing 30, bro. What you mean talent?
Nah, but he's still got talent, bro. He's still got talent. If Messi is 29, you leave him on the bench. That's wasting talent. What are you talking about, bro? Bro,
Messi.
No, but I'm just talking about the old man thing. No, but I'm talking about the old man thing, bro. You could say if Messi is, let's say, 33, but he's still Messi, bro. Do you know what I mean? That's wasting talent,
bro. Messi at 50 is better than Brahim Diaz at 25. What are you talking about?
I'm not saying that he's better than Messi or anywhere close to Messi.
But if you pick an older
Messi, to counter your point.
If you pick an older Messi, it's normal. You're not gonna pick a 29-year-old fucking Brahim Diaz, bro. Are you crazy?
Okay, if you pick,
you're insane.
If you pick a Arda Güler or whatever at 29, or if you don't pick him and he's on the bench, I'd say that's wasting talent. Same way.
Yeah, but Arda Güler is a better player than Brahim Diaz. So what are you doing?
No, but I'm saying he still has talent, bro.
Yeah,
that's my point. You're saying he's pushing 30. He's pushing 30.
When Brahim Diaz turns 29, I'll take him at Gastra. Yeah, there you go. We don't waste talent around here, bro. We don't waste talent around here.
And he will be your best player.
Hey, if he is, then you know what I'm saying. Happy days.
Happy days, bro. Happy days. Don't worry, man. He'll show them Turkish dons how to play football, bro. He'll show them the Moroccan way, bro. The Moroccan way. Hopefully, they can take that to the national team and do something in the Euros or the World Cup. We're there, man. Do you know what I mean?
Bro, we already seen with Ziyech, bro. You know what I'm saying? We already had Ziyech in the
bro, there's no point comparing stats, like, because there's no point comparing stats because, like, if I look at Rodrygo. If I want to compare Champions League, let's say with Yildiz, he's only played 100 minutes versus Yildiz, who played like 328.
Yeah, but the thing is with Yildiz, Yildiz is a very, very, very good footballer. Do not get me wrong. And I can comfortably say that I've seen him the most because he's Turkish and I follow Turkish talents like Arda Güler as well. I watch Real Madrid games. And I can say this, yeah. Yıldız is a very good footballer, but he is still very, very raw. If we want to win the league this season, yes, he will have a positive impact in this team, but he's also very raw and he's going to make mistakes. He's not going to be as consistent as we want him to be at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? That's also one thing we need to take into consideration. Because sometimes when I watch him play, I can clearly see a very, very young guy still getting used to and maturing in his game. You know what I'm saying? At the
Don't you think he will be bullied in the Premier League?
I don't think he would be bullied per se, but I feel like he will make mistakes. He's not going to make the smartest choices every time. Yes, he has a good shot. Yes, he has a good pass. He has good instinct. But at the end of the day, you expect consistency from a player. You expect more maturity from a player if you want to go out and consistently go out and win games and win the league at the end of the day. I do have to admit that as much as I rate Yıldız because, you know, he's one of my ballers, but he is a very raw talent. And it is not going to be very, very consistent if we compare him to some older players like Rodrygo, like Semenyo and other guys, you know what I'm saying? So that I do have to admit.
Now Semenyo.
Wait, question: Turkey qualified, right, to the World Cup?
Yeah. No, we are in the playoffs, but we're facing Romania, and then we're facing the winner of Serbia or Kosovo. So we should win this, bro. We should.
No. There's no we should. You better hope and pray that you win that, bro. Anyway, if any way you don't qualify, I'm on your neck. I'm on your neck.
Listen, we played 2-2 against Spain and Arda Güler, Kenan Yıldız. All those guys were not even playing, bro. We played with our bench.
On your neck,
we
bro.
played 2-2.
I'm on your neck, bro. If you don't qualify, bro, I'm here to collect rent.
Well, bro, I will be there.
Vader, do you think you guys are winning this week? I think you guys are dropping points to Newcastle. Honestly.
Oh, I forgot Trajan, bro. Hey, Trajan, good luck, bro. But we're gonna slap you up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Keep that da at home. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna beat you.
Good luck, but we're gonna slap you, man.
Yeah, we are gonna beat you, bro. You know what I'm saying? For this time, we're not friends. You know what I'm saying? This time, we're not friends.
Listen, have we got the stats? Have you got it up? Yeah,
bro. I'm telling you, I've got the stats, but it's useless because if you look at the number of maybe I can compare Yıldız and Semenyo, but it's useless because the minutes are so different for these. Like,
but actually, I don't think you need stats for that. I mean, even T was saying that he's a raw talent, and I think Arsenal are beyond that phase of getting potential.
We are beyond.
We are beyond of getting. I watched him a couple of times. He's a good player, but I don't think that's the. I mean, we don't need a raw talent hoping that he flourishes in Arsenal. We need somebody who.
Guys, he's a 10. We don't need a 10. We've got 3 10s in the team.
We need wingers now. We need wingers.
Regardless of his position, Ash, what I'm saying is we need a player that who will hit the ground running. Semenyo, Rodrygo, somebody of that caliber
exactly.
Can, you know,
I agree.
I agree because we have Saka on the right. I mean, you gotta level up the left side as well. I mean, our left wing is not really looking so good when we compare.
By the way,
as well,
I agree with you. By the way, I would not even. Oh my god, I would not even prioritize Semenyo in January. I would prioritize a Declan Rice backup. Do you know he's the only player in our team, despite the squad depth, where if he gets injured, we're screwed. We have no proper backup. No matter what we do, no matter who we play there.
We got Christian Norgard.
Stop it. Stop that nonsense.
And this is why I said I wanted Paulinho over Norgard. I said it.
I hear you, but even Paulinho, for me, we need an 8 who can run across the pitch, who can do the back and forth. I know I saw T's tweet today about no to Scott McTominay, and I don't want Scott McTominay, by the way, just so we're clear. Bro. But we need a Scott McTominay type of player who can run up and down the pitch, who's physical, a lower version of Rice. You get what I mean? As a backup. Right now,
is he willing to stay on the bench, Ash? When you say a lower level, then
yeah, of course, there are many players.
So what do you mean? Who do you have in mind?
You know how we got Mosquera as backup for Saliba. I mean, someone like that as backup. I'm not talking about a top quality player. Someone who's 20, 21, 22.
Do you want McTominay as a backup?
Guys, I use McTominay just as a reference for attributes. By the way, I wouldn't mind McTominay's backup.
Okay.
I actually wouldn't. Yeah, wallah, I wouldn't.
I was about to cuss you and panic at the same time, but okay. So that's good.
As a backup only, I wouldn't mind him.
McTominay in this league will not work. There's a reason why it works in Italy. Okay, it's way slower. It's not as active.
But you realize he wasn't that shit for United. United was just garbage.
Outside
He's
of
not
scoring,
good. Don't get me
outside of scoring, he did nothing for United. I remember those games. I remember him doing nothing on the ball.
Nobody did anything for Man United, man, at that time.
No, but listen,
that's true, bro.
You know what we have with Merino, where we get irritated that he does nothing in the midfield. That's what we're gonna get with McTominay, and we're gonna get the odd goal here and there if he, you know what I'm saying, crashes the box. But he's on the ball. He's not that good, bro. You know what I'm saying? At United,
it doesn't have to be McTominay, but my point is we need someone like Rice who's physical, quick, and can run up and down the pitch. Basically, a P&P box-to-box midfielder, right? And we don't have that. The problem now, we are so reliant on what Rice does. If Rice gets injured, there is no combination of midfield that we can put up there that gives us the exact same quality.
Get John McGinn, man. Get John McGinn, man.
Oh, please don't name these bummy players, man.
I get John McGinn, man. Give him 50k and say, come, man.
Speaking about Villa, I would take Boubacar Kamara or Onana. You know what I'm saying? Why not?
Ooh, Kamara.
Yeah, maybe Kamara, maybe. Yeah, like
his injury record.
Yeah, Joe Bellingham, I wouldn't mind, to be honest. I think
his
Joe
injury
Bellingham
record. What's this hate on Jude? What's this hate?
I don't know. I think the media.
Messi picture, I think, right?
It's mind games, bro.
He went to his boyhood club and took a picture like Messi did with Barcelona a week before that.
Yeah, but but he's a massive star. What's the problem?
No, but that's the reason people were, you know what I'm saying, mad.
Yeah, I think people are
or
just
whatever
salty,
they
bro.
were. Yeah.
People are just salty, bro.
I don't know why people hate on one of the best, if not the best midfielders in the world. It's insane. I don't think he's the best. I think he's the best 10 in.
He's one of the best 10.
He's insane. And the fact that people don't rate him is mental. It's mental. Bellingham.
Jude Bellingham. The numbers speak for themselves, but anyway.
He's the best 10 in the world, I'd say, for me. Wait, it's gone, yeah.
Anyway, listen. Let's move on from that. I'm going to end the poll now. Who ended up winning the poll?
Probably Yildiz.
Semenyo ended up winning the poll. 18 votes. Semenyo got 33%.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So
wait. Sorry, I didn't hear you. Who won it?
Semenyo. Semenyo got first place. Then Rodrygo and Yildiz were second place, both tied for second place, and then Liao only got 11% of the votes out of 18 votes.
I think once I give people the Yildiz pace stats,
I was gonna say
change their votes. Like 31 kilometers. Oh my God, it's quicker. Are you mad?
No, I'll lie.
But you know what's funny? The vote ended with the player I picked first. So even when I lose,
I wanted him too.
You know what I'm saying? Even when I lose, I win.
Just as a joke, I'm gonna check what's the difference between him and Per Mertesacker. Let me see.
Nah, you're actually don't do this, bro. Don't do this.
This guy, bro.
Don't do this, bro. Don't do this.
Okay, he's comparing a 10 with a bloody fucking
If he's more than it, I swear. Let's just.
No, I can't find it. I can't find it.
Anyway, listen, we're gonna move on. We need to speak about this Arsenal injury crisis. Before we do, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We are on. Let me see, how many likes are we on? Yeah, we got 22 people in here. We're on 18 likes. Guys, can we get to 25 likes? If you haven't liked, let's get to 25 likes. We've got 26 people in here. Surely 25 of you can like the video. Come on, man. Make sure to smash the like button. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Guys, what's going on, man? Injury crisis, bro. Gabriel is out. Freaking
that's the biggest hit.
Is out. Yeah,
Calafiori is back. That's according.
Yeah, but according to Arteta today, he said he still hasn't trained. There's another training session tomorrow, so they're gonna try and get him to train tomorrow. But he's carrying a lot of stuff. Yeah, and listen, Gyökeres is not certain. Ødegaard is back, but We don't know if Mikel Arteta is going to take the chance on him to start him. Maybe he's going to come off the bench. But, you know, Gyökeres is not for certain. We're still missing Havertz, Noni Madueke. I think Martinelli's back. I didn't see anything about him.
He
not
was
being back.
training, yeah, but I don't think I don't know if he'll be there. Can I stop this, guys, quickly? Like, honestly, I think while obviously Gabriel is the best defender in the world this season on form, and obviously big miss when you lose a player like that, I'm not that concerned about that though, because the backups we have are fantastic. The depth we have in defense and the combination options is insane. Like we have Saliba Mosquera, Saliba Timber, Saliba Hincapie, Saliba Calafiori. There's so many options. And it's not like he's out for 6 months. He's out for like a month or a month and a half. Where I'm more concerned, no, 2 months is the max. Don't go with the worst case scenario and use that as the.
He said weeks. He said weeks.
And he said weeks, so it could be a month. Yeah. Where I am concerned is the attack, because the reality is we don't have a starting striker, our backup striker, the third backup striker, the backup right winger, one of the best performing left wingers coming off the bench this season, Martinelli. And we don't have our captain and our main 10, who in my opinion is definitely a better 10 than Eze. Like we have so much hit over there. I get people who say squad depth. I think that's just insanity. When your starting striker is injured and his backup are all injured, you cannot keep saying squad depth. We have to play Moreno up top. What are you on about? Like, that is an injury crisis. Why are people coming up with dumb shit about, but you have the best squad depth in the league? Yeah, and we're playing a DM up top again, or sentiment, not a DM. So why are we acting like, even with the squad depth, like we cannot talk about our injuries? It is bad.
You know
Center
why?
back, I think we can make something, but up front, it's a problem.
Because I agree with you. I feel like 100% our front line is looking spooky, because who are we going to bring out for Trossard when he doesn't perform, for example? Or who are we going to bring in for Merino if he's too slow and he's not active enough to pass someone like Van der Ven, for example? What are we going to do then? You know what I'm saying? That's the biggest question. But the reason why people are comfortable is the main thing that this team does, and the best attribute that this team has, is defending. And because we have such a big, depth in defending, people are comfortable. Because now, for example, Gabriel is injured. They can say, you can even play Mosquera at left center back, because he played there as well in his past. So he knows how to play left center back, you know what I'm saying? Or you have Hincapie, or Calafiori also is injured, by the way, guys. So I won't be surprised if we end up playing someone like, I don't know, Mosquera and Lewis Kelly. You know what I'm saying? I can see that happening as well for the left center back and left back. That's why most people are comfortable, because we have this depth in defense that doesn't downgrade us that much. Even though, listen, Gabriel is a big miss. And the reason why I'm saying this is not only his defending, is his goal scoring and his assisting. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. The way he drops the ball for other players when the corner comes in, you know what I'm saying? Like for Gyökeres last game, for example, before he got injured, you know? So at the end of the day, Gabriel brings more than just defending. But when it comes to only the defending part, that's why people are comfortable, because in defense, we're sorted. The only problem that we have is the thing that Ashraf said, and that is our offense. Because if these players have a day off, then we're finished, because we don't have anything that can come in and play. And trust me when I say this, Arteta does not like playing the likes of Ethan or the likes of Max against these big sides. So I won't be surprised if they don't end up playing at all. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of them situations where we need these guys to have a good day. We cannot have them to have a day off as well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Also,
you know what? Yeah, I can't.
Mind games. The mind games thing of, can you tell us the names of those who might be back? I can, but I won't tell you. Why is it a secret? Why does the Arsenal Twitter page, official Twitter page, do this, or Instagram page, do this weird thing of hiding the pictures of injured players? Do they want to show them in training? They want to.
They are for some players. For example, Jesus, they showed the training session and him scoring.
He's not back. Yeah, but that's because he's not back.
But the timing, you have to look at the timing, Ash. So if I might go now. So for what you guys said about the attack, I totally agree. And that's why I think one of the PR machines that Arsenal started playing is when they showed the Jesus one. And right after that, we heard the news about Havertz having a relapse, and he's not going to be back until the end of December. And probably Jesus will be at the end of December as well, because when you don't play for almost 10 months, you're not gonna play right away. You're gonna be integrated slowly into the team. You're gonna have like small minutes here and there until you are fully fit. Gyökeres is the one that I'm concerned about, because I haven't heard anything about Gyökeres. Not a single piece of information. When is he gonna be back?
No, Arsenal put out some stuff, didn't he?
I haven't really
he said
seen
he might be available.
Yeah.
What I heard about Hand of Arsenal is about Odegaard. He said there's a high chance that he might be playing against Tottenham. And also Martinelli, he's back. I think so. I think that he's back. Madueke, I haven't heard anything about him. So we have a lot of players.
But he said no. Hold on. He said there's a possibility that Martin Odegaard will be available for Tottenham. It will be a late call for him and others. Who's the others?
That's the one. That's the one I read, which is Odegaard. I haven't heard anything about Gyökeres. But when you talk, guys, about Gabriel Magalhaes, and you guys are a bit calm when it comes to Gabriel Magalhaes not being available, for me it's a big miss. Not only that he is, like Ash said, he's been the best defender probably in the whole world in form, but also our strongest weapon, which is set pieces. He is.
Yeah.
Even Ash said he is. I think they both said that Gabriel has been the best defender. But what I'm trying to say is, also T mentioned something about the set pieces and the way that we carry on the set pieces and how we do it. I think Gabriel was an integral part of that, I would say, plan when it comes to set piece, and also the leadership that he brings in the pitch. And that's a huge miss, and nobody in our bench can replace Gabriel. And whoever thinks that there's a replacement for him, that's completely delusional. Can we play with Hincapie? Hincapie has been, coming from Bayer Leverkusen, invincible team. He's the captain of Ecuador as well. So he has some sort of leadership in him, but can he really replace Gabriel or Mosquera for that matter? I highly doubt it, to be honest. I don't think they're on the level of Gabriel. So for me, it's all on Saliba. He needs to step up big time, because this season he hasn't been really the Saliba we all wanted, and he needs to step up and cover that missing element from Gabriel. And that's it for me. And also T mentioned about Ethan, and this is something that I don't understand Arteta, why he's not utilizing Ethan Nwaneri at all, not even in the right wing, not even in the number 10, even though you kept him and you extended his contract. Give him a chance, give him minutes, but you're not playing him for whatever reason. And
by the way, Sami,
it's
your podcast partner is not really agreeing with you, bro. You know what I'm saying?
No, he likes Hincapie. He watched him a lot in the Bundesliga. But what I'm saying is Hincapie is not in the level of Gabriel. I'm not saying he's bad.
Yeah,
I'm not saying
nobody is. Nobody is.
The full package, nobody
exactly.
is.
Nobody. Exactly.
But
that's my concern.
It's the defending part where people are calm with, because at the end of the day, we defend as a unit. Because Gabriel's injured, our defense is not suddenly falling apart. You know what I'm saying? It's the offense that we're gonna miss, and the leadership mostly. You know what I'm saying? So. But I do agree with you. No defender is as good as Gabriel when it comes to
even in the defense tee. In the defense tee, I don't think Hincapie and Mosquera.
I also agree with that. But we defend as a unit, so our defense won't downgrade as much because we defend as a team. We don't defend as individuals. You know
also on top,
bro. Vader is just trying to gaslight us with the scarf. Go ahead.
Also on top of that, for the people who are saying, like Aaron, everybody's saying it's Spurs, why you were. I couldn't give a shit about a Spurs game, because we win all the time at home, and maybe if something bad happens, we'll draw.
Don't forget their record, Sad, and away games has been good.
But then look at their record at the Emirates, bro. It's whack. They haven't won here in years and years. Do you know what I mean? So it's likelihood of us losing. But this is the thing for me, the thing that I'm truly worried about is Bayern Munich and then Chelsea. Like these are the teams that could possibly hurt us. Do you know what I mean? Bayern
Munich is not as important. Like what?
No, but Bayern Munich is Bayern Munich is like a mentality thing. Do you know what I mean? A mentality thing.
I agree.
Like, a lot of these players
are undefeated, bro.
Yeah, but a lot of these players are doubts for this game. So I am, thinking that they will be available for the likes of Bayern.
But Gabriel is gone. Gabriel's out.
No, Gabriel is out. But for the likes of Gyökeres, for example, will be back. Martinelli will be back. So at least our offenses will be better against Bayern, is what I'm trying to say.
Z, I don't think we've seen evidence that finishing first, second, or third makes no difference. Liverpool topped the league last season and played PSG in round of 16 and got knocked out. Like, don't get me wrong, I want us to win. I believe in momentum. I really believe in momentum. I think, by the way, and you're saying Inter, I actually think we'll beat Inter away if we have our players back. But I'm just speaking from a logical perspective. Chelsea and Spurs are more important. And while I wouldn't rotate the full team against Bayern, but I would definitely rotate at least 4 or 5 players. When I say 4 or 5, I mean like start still very good players, not start bumps. We'd still start a very, very strong team.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Well, for me, Bayern, I mean, it's important for us in the European stage as well to, send a statement that we are there also to win. And I think the Bayern is going to be the toughest game for us, probably the season as well. And
I personally I just want to annoy Zir. That's what I want. You know what I'm saying?
Me too, but
I just need us to win so I can annoy Zir in his chat, bro. That's what I want.
He clipped me.
If we had our full team available, I wouldn't see them winning, honestly. If we had our full team available, I don't see any chance of them winning. But yeah, it could go
they have
anywhere.
momentum. They haven't lost any games so far. So
if we win against you, with a team ridden, an injury ridden team, I'm gonna take a piss on your grave, bro. Best believe, mate. I'm here. I'm around.
The only good thing they don't have Luis Diaz due to the red card.
Bro, we missed like 3-4 players. They missed 1 player. Bro. Like,
they're missing 1 player. And look at we missing Diaz. We're missing Diaz.
I mean, they also, correct me if I'm wrong, Zir, but you guys still don't have Musiala, right? So that's also.
I mean, Musiala's been out from the beginning of the
season.
Out
for the season. I get it. But you guys are also counting Jesus and Havertz have been out for the season. So
I trust Nketiah against Bayern. You know what I'm saying? That he's used to them. He knows how to play against them. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I won't be. I do not worry when it comes to our defense. That's what I'm trying to say. I just worry about our offense. We need our offensive players back. We need Gyökeres back. I hope people see now, because a lot of people were saying we're starting to doubt Gyökeres. You know what I'm saying? In the chat and wherever they were doubting him, and Souls as well. Souls never believed in him in the first place. These games, these last few games, showed how important his presence is, because outside of his goal scoring, him being there wrestling 2 defenders is creating more space for the likes of Saka and them, man. You know what I'm saying? True. Now that he's not there, and we have Merino, who is not as active as Gyökeres.
He was horrible against Sunderland.
Yes,
oh my God.
Saka and the other guys were getting, you know what I'm saying, defended like shit, because Merino wasn't doing shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? And Gyökeres does way more than just score goals. And people need to understand that.
Wait, Zir, did you just say you don't have Ito? What, Hiroki Ito, the Japanese guy? Shit. Bayern are gonna lose now because Ito is not available, guys. Hiroki Ito, the world-class Japanese, is he a center back or something? He's not available, guys. I'm so sorry. Like I think we're definitely winning now. Lock it up. Bayern, don't even show up to the pitch. Don't even come. Don't even travel to the Emirates. It's pointless, bro. Ito is not there. Ito. Oh no.
He sounds like Kazuki Ito, the referee. You know what I'm saying? All that. Actually,
this is mind games. I said Ito. Yeah, man, it's mind games. But anyway, listen. Let's move on to the weekend's games, because do you know what I mean? There's a big.
Let's discuss Man City first before the big one.
Yeah. So let's speak about Manchester City against Newcastle. Do we see them dropping points? Going away? Are they going away? They are going away.
Yeah, they are going away, and I definitely see them dropping points. I've been saying that for 2 weeks.
I don't.
Many weeks.
Here's the thing:
City are locked in, and Newcastle are not consistent. I feel like Newcastle will drop the soap, and City will capitalize. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think they're gonna win it.
Can you not see like a bounce back, maybe?
Pause.
Bounce back from whom?
From Newcastle.
But what do you mean? Like at home, they've been good this season.
Yeah, but also like just this could be a start to like a form or a run of games that they'll win, like a start of consistency. Do you know what I mean? Like it's not just our Newcastle have been shit this season, so let's just see what happens, or the likelihood of them losing. Do you know what I mean? Because at the same
I'm
time,
looking at them from the start of the season. They lost at home to Liverpool, fair, but they had 10 men in the first half itself. Won at home against Wolves, lost at home against Barcelona, which makes sense. Won at home comfortably against Bradford City 4-1. Lost at home to Arsenal, but we are the best team in the country and one of the best teams in Europe right now, which is fair.
And still made it difficult. And made it difficult.
And they made it very difficult. Yeah. We struggled.
We had to win it. We had to win it last minute. Last minute, we had to win it. So
guys, I just looked it up. The last time Newcastle won against them was 2018, 2019.
Yeah, but wait. But they drew last season. So even if it's a draw, that's good for us.
I only need a draw.
They drew, yeah.
That's it.
They only lost.
And the season before that, Newcastle were winning 2-1, and KDB, the alien, came off the bench and changed the whole game. He's not there.
I don't think it wouldn't matter how good Newcastle is on the day, because I believe Manchester City are locked in to the point that they are cooking everybody they face. So
yeah, they're on
fire. Didn't they lose to Villa 3 weeks ago?
They lost to Aston Villa.
Yeah.
That's not true.
That doesn't matter, bro. Last 2-3 weeks, though, they're cooking, bro. Doesn't matter, bro.
You can't
listen. They are playing way better than I thought they would. So I believe that they are going to go out and beat Newcastle. That's how I feel about this, bro.
The funny thing is... Yes, go ahead, Saad.
Before you go, Ash, because I know what you're going to say and you're going to dunk on them. But I feel like, me personally, I feel like everybody's watched this Liverpool game, seen them blitz Liverpool, who are a complete and utter mess right now. Let's face it. Let's just say as it is. Yes, I don't know what the fuck Mikel Arteta was doing on the day when we played Liverpool, because we should have smacked them. Yeah, we should have freaking put them to the sword, but instead we didn't. But the reality is, they won against Liverpool 3-0, whatever it was, and everybody's thinking, "Oh my God, City are serious now. Oh my God, they're gonna go on this mad run, bro." The rest of their team is still inconsistent. The rest of their team is still giving up chances. Liverpool still had chances. Like, Liverpool still had chances to try and close that game and close that thing back. So this is the problem. Is that City, everybody's thinking that they're invincible. Everybody's thinking that they're going to go on this mad run like they used to, but this is not that.
But sad, Liverpool came from 2 wins. Liverpool came from 2 wins against Villa, which not in the league. Real Madrid and against Real Madrid. What do you mean not in the league? Aston Villa was in the league.
We know, yeah, but the 2 wins are not in the league, bro. One in the Champions League, and then one in the league. When we were going through our bad forms before last season, I swear we won the game in the Champions League, but then we went back to losing form after. Do you know what I mean? Like, for me, I don't think that the attack is showing as much consistency. It's great to see a Doku game here and there, or it's great to see like Haaland just blitzing people. But what happens when Haaland has a quiet game?
I think Doku's been good the whole season.
When Doku is given a chance and he misses, what happens if you know it's all down to Cherki to score a goal and he puts it over the bar again like he was doing in that game? Like, do you know what I mean? This is the thing. Like, for me, City have lost a massive part. City have lost a massive part of their team, which is Kevin De Bruyne, and they've got to find a way to get a player like that again.
So Foden has
can I rebuttal this?
Wait, hold on. Did you say Foden?
Yeah, Foden in the last few weeks is balling out, bro.
Hold on.
Foden has been playing good the last few weeks. Let's not do this, bro.
I think he's been all right.
Hold on. Can I reply to Saad?
What he used to be.
So first of all, Saad, I think look, at the beginning, I was saying that Manchester City was a one-man show, which is Haaland, right? Haaland was scoring the goals, only Haaland, and nobody else. But lately, what I've seen from City, I kind of changed my mind, because now I'm seeing, like T said, Foden is performing. We're seeing Doku performing. Cherki has been performing in a very high level. I mean, if you see the assists, Nico Gonzalez is performing. Even O'Reilly is performing. The guys are just performing. And on top of that, they have Pep Guardiola. And we all know who Pep Guardiola is, and you cannot just undermine Pep and say, oh, they're not being consistent and all that. I mean, I think you've been disingenuous. I think you're being disrespectful to Pep as well.
Last season and still drew to Newcastle.
I know, one season, that's fine. But compared to the last 6 seasons,
they do this season, though, Ashraf.
They had Pep 2 seasons ago, and they still struggled to beat Newcastle. If it wasn't for KDB, they wouldn't have won that game. They wouldn't have won that game.
But how many leagues have they won so far?
How does that help them this season?
No, what I'm saying is that Pep has it in his closet to pull some tricks under his sleeve and perform in high level. Yes, he might have.
I agree, but he didn't perform 2 weeks ago.
Right? You know what? Here's the thing. Yeah, this
against Villa when they lost.
This is what this is what I look at.
You're arguing their inconsistency then, okay? But who's more inconsistent, Newcastle or City? I believe Newcastle is more inconsistent. Yeah,
but I think Newcastle this season, when they play at home, I know they've lost 3 games to Liverpool, Barcelona, and Arsenal, and City is obviously, you could say, as good as these teams. But all those games they lost, Liverpool, they would have definitely not lost if they didn't have 10 men, right? Because even with 10 men, they came back from 2 goals down. Against Arsenal, as I said, we're the best team in the country and one of the best teams in the world, and they gave us a very difficult game, even though I think we should have been winning that game in the first half, but unfortunately we missed chances. But the reality is it took us like 2 very good set pieces to win the game towards the end. And look, you guys will say I'm glazing Barcelona, but they're one of the best attacking teams in the world. Like it's not even. And Rashford somehow that.
But they're having a bad season.
They're not having a shit season. They're 2 points behind the league leaders. What are you on about? With all the injuries they've had, by the way, which is mental.
Bro, they lost some game. Bro, aren't they below Galatasaray in the Champions League rankings, bro? Like, what are we doing here, bro?
Yeah, because of the defeat they lost to PSG. That's why.
That's a good way for PSG to bring that up, bro. He's been
you cuss my team. You cuss my team, and look at what your team is doing, bro. You know what I'm saying?
But if you look at for starters, they have very good players. Their season, again, their form this season has not been that bad. In the Champions League, they slapped up Benfica 3-0. They knocked out Spurs out of the Carabao Cup, and Spurs didn't play with a second. They played with a lot of good players, a lot of starting players, and they still beat them 2-0 at St. James Park. They obviously beat Bilbao 2-0 as well.
By the way, it's 3 points, you liar. It's not 2 points, it's 3 points.
It's 2, no?
No, it's 3 points behind
Madrid.
No, you have 28. Madrid have 31.
I've looked at their results this season. Yeah, I think people are really overdoing it, bro. Apart from the last game against Liverpool, yeah, where either way, if you look at all of their games this season, it's either Haaland opens up the scoring, and then surely you guys as Arsenal fans know when you open up the scoring, you turn into a completely different team. When you open up the scoring, you turn into a completely different team. We've seen it with Arsenal so many times where we're trying to break that deadlock. If the deadlock doesn't break, what's going to happen to the team, bro? But then once that deadlock breaks, wow, the floodgates open. We're attacking beautiful football, this and that. Do you know what I mean? Players are finding themselves in mad positions. City, Haaland always opening up the scoring. Against Liverpool, he opens up the scoring. Yeah. Now,
that's against
Borussia Dortmund, he didn't. Foden opened up the scoring. Well done to Foden. He scored the first goal, and then Haaland returned with the goal like 5-7 minutes later. Yeah, but go look at the Bournemouth one. Haaland opens up the scoring, scores 2 goals. Then let's go. Yeah. I can continue with this. And if you think I'm gonna go and click on Swansea City and tell you about that game, you're a disgrace. Forget about that game. We talk about real games here. We don't talk about
Sat,
League Cup.
But Sat,
no. Because I'm about to cook. I'm about to cook.
Question, though.
I'm about to cook.
But that's what we said. We told you that City was a one-man show. Like I said, Haaland was the whole team.
Yeah, and
we're not disputing
the majority of their games.
Yes. I'm saying recently.
Bro,
yes, recently they changed.
The odd time where he has the off game, other players score. They still win those games sometimes, bro.
And it's not against Villa, not against Brighton, not against Tottenham. It didn't happen in those 3 games.
I mean, fair play, but City are getting better every game, and I feel like they are slowly getting their consistency. And I feel like, at the end of the day, yes, they lost the odd game here and there, but I do believe City are slowly getting into the groove to the point that everybody is performing better than what they did last year, at least. You know what I'm saying?
I'll say this, and look, it might not happen because I know it's Tottenham, and we'll discuss the Tottenham game now. But in case we might drop points to Tottenham, but if we beat Tottenham and City lose to Newcastle, not draw, I still think they have a slight chance. But let's say lose to Newcastle, I think it's over. I think we definitely win the league, even if we drop points to Chelsea. Because that for me, it's not because the gap will go to 7 points. No, because that proves then that City are an inconsistent team. That proves that City are a team that will win 3 games, lose 1, win 2 games, draw 2, win 5 games, lose 2. That inconsistency will not win you the league at the end.
Yeah, and I agree with that. But Newcastle are more inconsistent than that.
No, I agree. But we're talking about a one-off game here, and City cannot afford to be inconsistent. Newcastle probably can because their targets are probably very different from what City's trying to achieve. But for City to win the league against this Arsenal team, in my opinion, and the same goes for us with them as well, we cannot have inconsistencies, and City cannot have inconsistencies. If they end up losing to Newcastle when their other 2 rivals went there and won this season, then I just don't see where that consistency will come. And by the way, when we finish Chelsea, City will still have to travel away to Chelsea, which we finished. They still have to travel away to Liverpool, which we finished. They still have to travel away to United, which we finished. And then both of us have to travel away to Tottenham.
Liverpool again.
They played Liverpool at the Etihad. They didn't play Liverpool at Anfield.
But they will play Chelsea and then Liverpool again, like so soon. What, in January or?
No. I'm saying from here to the end of the season.
All right.
If you look at their away fixtures, we finished Liverpool, Chelsea, and United away. They still have to go through all of them. Let's say when we finish Chelsea, obviously.
Okay. Gotcha.
That's what I meant. Like, so
still, we'll have to also travel to Etihad, for instance, and that's not an easy ground to win.
but it's in our control though. Like, it's not like we're relying on another team to do us a favor. We can go there and do the job. And when I say do the job, I don't even mean win. If we draw the Etihad, that's a very good result, which is what we have done the last 2 seasons.
Agreed.
You know what?
Yeah, so that's my point.
Yeah? Here's the thing. I can't lie. What he is what Ash is saying as well holds a lot of water, bro. Because the point that he's making about their home form as well is very, very good. Every single game that they had at home, even to the majority of the games that they had at home, they've won. The games that they had at home against the bigger teams, they've drawn or made it very difficult, and it was a very close loss. A very close loss. So it's not completely out of the realm of possibility that they could hold City this weekend. Of course, City can still win, but it's not completely out of the realm of possibility that maybe Haaland has a quiet game. When Haaland, and also I think somebody said it, when Haaland, both games that they lost, both games, he hasn't scored in 2 games, and City lost both without scoring at all. I think it does play. It does become a lot easier for other players to score when somebody opens the scoring first. When your striker opens up the scoring first, we've seen it at Arsenal. How many players do we have start having a shit game at first? Do you know what I mean? Or just can't find their shooting boots. But as soon as somebody scores, all of a sudden these men can shoot, and they're starting to get closer to the goal, and they might score a goal. Like, I don't think it's completely out of our own possibility. But anyway, let's go to the big game of the weekend. It's funny how we don't even speak about Liverpool games because the man are just like top 4 race, bro.
And they're playing Forest anyway. It's not like a big game, so they should be winning that game.
Who cares these days, bro? Like,
who cares about Liverpool these days, bro? Do you know what I mean? It's top four race for them, bro. By the way, Ashley's just
imagine Sean Dyche. Imagine Sean Dyche get a draw.
Okay,
oh, hey, by the way,
bro, I'm not.
No, I'm saying you're just arguing with them, bro.
I'm not arguing. He's asking me a question. I'm just answering because I don't know if you guys saw the stream yesterday at Hassam's channel where LB was saying, let's assume Arsenal beat Spurs, for example. He was saying, the Arsenal fan was saying, if we draw to Chelsea, that's not a bad point, right? Because it's at the Bridge. It's away from home. It's at the Bridge. We'll obviously win when they come to our ground. And LB was arguing, saying, no, it's a very bad point because it's inevitable that Arsenal will drop points to the smaller teams because that happens to all big teams and stuff. which is such a stupid point because if we are likely to drop points to smaller teams, so are City. In fact, I'd argue City are more likely to drop points to the smaller teams than we are. And factually, this, because he's like, oh, you need to perform against some of the big teams. We have done that the last 2 seasons and we didn't win the league. We had the best record against the big 6 teams over the last 2-3 years.
How many
and we
minutes
still didn't win the league.
Yeah.
So what is the point of that? We need to perform against the smaller teams. And the last point is where I don't know why nobody challenged LB on this. If you look at our results this season, yes, we're worse off against City and Liverpool. I agree. Because we dropped points to Liverpool. We're 1 point worse off, and we are 2 points worse off against City at the Emirates. But we are 3 points. We're 3 points better off against Newcastle. We are 2 points better off against Fulham. We're 2 points better off against Crystal Palace, and we're 3 points better off against West Ham. So where is that nonsense coming from?
Look at this guy, bro.
I would have destroyed LB if I was there yesterday. But anyways,
no. The thing is, the thing is, Sunderland was the first small team that we dropped points to. You know what I'm saying? Other points.
And the funny thing is, Sunderland have not been a small team this season, though.
No.
Yeah, I know they're a promoted team. I get it, but like, as T predicted at the beginning, they have been a very, very good team.
No, I did not predict that.
Hey, don't just give T that. I predicted it as well, bro. What are you talking about?
Shut up, you fraud! Because you wavered. You wavered. You didn't stick to it.
I called them my second team. I said I'm gonna watch them outside of Arsenal this season.
No, but I still bigged them up because of Granit Xhaka moving there and what they made.
You wavered. Don't give me that crap. Not only did you not put them in your dark horses,
both of them
wavered.
But I didn't.
No. I have the facts. I have the facts. In the first game week, both of you predicted Sunderland win, right? And in the second game week, T predicted where is Sunderland? T predicted a Sunderland win, and so did Saad, and they lost at home to Burnley. And in the third game week, T still predicted a Sunderland win. He got it spot on, 3 points. Whereas Saad, the fraud, because they lost to Burnley, he gave up on them, and he predicted a draw at their ground.
No, I didn't.
So he wavered.
What are the results after, you bum? You idiotic bum.
Doesn't matter. You wavered.
After?
T didn't.
What are the results after, though?
Tell
me the results after, because I'm sure there's a result there where I got them to win and T put them to lose or draw, and I said no, they're winning.
Nah, bro.
Give it a rest.
Wait.
Listen,
Which one?
Listen, you sold your stocks early days, bro. I was still there. You know.
I didn't sell my stocks, bro. I've been banging on about freaking Sunderland for the whole time, bro. So you lot need to stop doing this copium and this weird shit.
So why didn't you put them as dark horses then?
Because I thought Spurs, logically, if you Spurs are going to go from 17th the last season to freaking 4th or 5th, that's a dark horse, bro. Because nobody's going to think that they're going to do nothing.
Okay, so you think Spurs will finish 4th or 5th?
No, that's
season,
what I
right?
thought. That's what I thought then.
Oh, okay.
So shut your mouth, bro. You stinky.
Clutching at straws, but okay, we'll leave it.
I'm not clutching at straws, bro.
You are.
Brother, your hair.
My point is. T in the first 3 weeks was like Sunderland. Sad was like Sunderland. Sunderland.
No, but this is the point.
The other team.
T has faltered away from predicting wins on some of the game weeks. So
wait. Yes, you're right. He has, but
don't lie.
Wait, he has, but it's more logical than yours. For example, you predicted Sunderland to drop points when they were playing at home against Brentford. He predicted an exact score of 2-1. When he predicted Sunderland to lose was when they played away to Palace. That's not illogical. That makes sense. Palace were undefeated, and Sunderland didn't win that game. Brother, so he wasn't that wrong.
What Brentford at that point, if I'm not wrong, had just beaten Liverpool, I swear.
No, they didn't. Are you mad?
But bro, that's
what do you want about?
Yeah, but that's even better for me.
No, not Liverpool.
So imagine them losing and then me still predicting a Sunderland win, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on. One second. Yeah, let me.
I have the scores in front of me. They lost the first game 3-1 to Forest.
So Nottingham Forest. Then
they won the
against
second game
Villa
1-0 against Villa, but that's at home.
Yes.
The third game was away from home, and they lost to Sunderland.
And then they lost.
And then Sunderland.
And then the third game, they won against in the League Cup, and then that
Oh,
gave me a bit
shut
of a
up!
that gave me a
Shut
bit of a
up, League
boost, bro.
Cup
Because
teams.
beating
Look at this
because beating
fraud.
Bournemouth, bro, they beat Bournemouth first team. What are you talking about, bro? You
Don't give me
scumbag.
that crap.
Look,
Don't give me that
It's their first
garbage.
team, bro.
Don't give me
It's their
that
first
garbage,
team,
bro. Don't give me that
It's their
garbage.
first team, bro. Look at Semenyo playing there, bro. Anyway, and they played Adley. But anyway, But anyway,
Wait. Here's another one. Here's another one. So after the third game week 5, Sad predicted Sunderland to lose at home to Villa. He predicted 2-1 for Villa, who were at that time had scored 0 goals, by the way. And T predicted a 2-1 win for Sunderland. So in the first 5 game weeks, he stuck with Sunderland 4 times. You stuck with Sunderland twice. What do you want about? Don't chat
but
shit,
then I still say that they're gonna win. I still keep on saying that they're gonna win.
Yeah, bro.
You predicted a loss.
How many
Bro.
times
You predicted a loss.
Dad, you're a fraud.
How many times
Hold
did
the
he
L.
Yeah,
Hold
stop,
the L.
bro.
How many times did he
Hold
predict
the
the
L.
loss?
Hold
How many
the
times
L.
did he
L.
predict the loss?
Hold the L, man. Just hold the L.
Listen,
The next
You
game
need
week, the
you
next
need to
game
relax,
week when
bro,
Sunderland
because nobody
won,
watches this,
the
bro.
next game week when Sunderland won, you didn't predict them to win either. You predicted a draw, right, against Forest. And then the next game week against Newcastle, you predicted a Newcastle win. So again, fraud there. You didn't predict Sunderland to win. Sorry. No. Wait. Sorry. Against Man United. Oh, against Man United, you predicted a Sunderland to win. And that was wrong, by the way. United ended up winning. And then the game week after that, Sunderland against...
Yeah, exactly, Ash. Like, let's move on, bro. We need
Yeah,
to talk about
man,
North London Derby, and we need to do.
Yeah, so
predictions,
next
bro.
time, shut your mouth.
Bro,
Yeah.
shut your stinky mouth, bro. Anyway,
I have the facts. I have the receipts, bro. But yeah, North London Derby, guys. What are you thinking?
brother. We're
Are
gonna
you guys
win this
worried?
game, man. No.
The only thing I'm worried about is Merino's pace against Van de Ven. That's literally the only thing I'm worried about.
But that's the best part, T. None of our attackers can outpace Van de Ven, so we just won't be playing that way. Merino is much smarter than Van de Ven, in my opinion. He will get into better positions. He'll win aerial balls. He will get into positions to head the ball in. Merino is never going to play with pace against any centre back, to be honest. Every centre back in the league
if
is
it was
faster
like
than him.
Sunderland,
left
man,
side-
it's gonna be horrible.
Bro,
Horrible.
that left
But he wasn't-
side, that left
fine.
side is gonna be cooking.
No, he was. He was the worst player on the
Trossardinho.
pitch.
Trossardinho has Pedro Porro's number, bro.
Yeah.
That left side.
By the way, no player this season in the Premier League has made more errors, I think, leading to goal than Pedro Porro. 4.
Mm.
yeah.
It was either
I don't
errors
know
leading
why,
to goal or
why
errors
the
leading to a
hell
shot.
does Ash just have that stat randomly in his mind?
Because
bro?
I
What
read
the
it. I
fuck
read it
is
today. I
going
read it
on?
today.
Bro, that's the
Why
stat
do we
man,
not
bro.
play,
Don't
yeah?
question the stat man. What are you doing?
I read it today.
Yeah, I can't, that's my
But
fault.
I read
here's
it today,
here's
that's
another
fine.
here's another good stat. We
That
have
man asked,
Saka.
bro.
That's
Saka
literally what he
with,
does, bro, and you're questioning
3
it.
goals and 3 assists. So we're gonna count on Saka as well to score a goal or assist. That's something we're gonna rely
Leading
on.
to a
Yeah.
shot. Errors leading to a shot. Sorry. Yeah. I agree. I think Trossard can cook.
Saka and Eze looked very good for England, so I'm hoping that
Also,
they're
yeah.
going to perform against Spurs as well. I'm hoping that the one thing what's going to be interesting is this is the first time that we're going to play like a top 6 team or a big team, quote unquote, without
Yeah.
Gabriel in the back. So how are our set pieces going to be? You know what I'm saying? Who is going to be the primary?
Okay.
Yeah, this season specifically. Who is
Gabriel,
going to be
by the way,
our-
Gabriel is gonna be vexed. You know that, yeah, because he loves North
Yeah.
London derbies, bro. The guy's got like 4 or 5 man of the match awards, bro.
Yeah.
From North London derbies.
He's collecting them. He's collecting
Bro,
them.
he's got hella, bro, just in his cupboard, bro, just chilling.
Yeah, but I do believe that the Gabriel is so important in the set pieces because he's not only scoring, you know what I'm saying? He does everything in these set pieces. He's the main guy. So normally they just focus on him and try to stop him, but now who is going to be our main focus when it comes to the set pieces as well? Because at the end of the day, whether we like it or not, if we cannot find a goal in open play, we need to find goals in other ways. And a set piece would be nice to score at least one against them. But who's going to be the main guy? That's my biggest question and worry, together with Merino's pace against Van de Ven. You know what I'm saying? Outside of
So
that,
who-
I do believe that
Who's your back
beat
4
Spurs.
T? Who's gonna be your back 4 T?
Yeah, let's give starting 11s.
Wait, guys. Before you go to the back 4, just a quick thing. We need to make sure we don't say this in front of rivals because rivals keep criticizing us and laughing at us for being mainly a set piece team, and here we are talking about our strategy on how can we score from a set piece in this game. We actually had a section about how do we attack Spurs from a set piece. It actually became our identity where we need to have a set piece section against Tottenham or against any team we play.
It's ingrained. It's ingrained, bro. It's
this.
ingrained.
By the way, also this, bro. I'm shitting myself, bro. They better not fuck this tifo up, bro. I can't, man. I can't live through people telling us again, "Oh, you're so shit at tifos." Like, brother, please, man.
Honestly,
if you're
we
gonna
are,
do
to be honest.
if you're gonna do a tifo, do it right. Don't get some fucking idiot who doesn't know how to, like.
They should call. They should call Raja fans. They will teach them how.
Yeah, bro. They will. They will. I'm telling you.
Or Galatasaray, you know.
Or the Galatasaray ones, bro. The welcome to hell thing, bro. Like, call one of them, bro. Like,
bro, honestly, there are 50,000 clubs out there that do way better tifos than us. I don't know, guys. I'm not trying to be offensive. Honestly, is it like an England culture thing where it's not allowed, or you're not allowed to put
bro,
Chelsea, or something like?
Chelsea done.
They don't have it in their locker,
bro. No, Chelsea done a mad one with like Champions Leagues and Europa Leagues and a big lion coming out of nowhere.
That's not. I'm talking about like
that still
sucks. What are you on about?
It's still a good tifo though, man.
No, bro. A good tifo is when they put like the. I don't know if PSG did this or which team. A good tifo is like when they have like that dragon coming up out of nowhere and just engulfing like half the stadium and looking like it's gonna attack. A tifo is when they bring like a skull from the bottom all the way up. I think Dortmund, whoever did that. Those are nice tifo. It brings fear into your freaking heart when you get into the pitch and you see like or a tifo of bringing Monkey D. Luffy from One Piece. I don't know if for whoever watches anime that just comes out like that and sees the players, bro. Come on, that's a creative, nice tifo.
Apparently, the tifo that they're looking to release for the North London derby has like past and present players on it now. So it's like a tifo that has past and present players. I'm assuming it's gonna have Henry,
But I'm just hoping that it's going to be a 3D tifo and not one of those boring flat ones. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it should be a 3D.
Yeah, it should be a 3D one. Because at the end of the day, bro, I've seen some pretty good tifos at Galatasaray, and I'm just hoping. But the reason why there's a big difference between those two clubs is Galatasaray has this fan base group like the Ashburton Army, who is actually dedicated and has hundreds of thousands of fans actually in that group and also providing them with stuff, including these tifos. The Ashburton Army, the ones that actually need to bring this tifo, because the fan base group brings these tifos. It's not like the club organizes it. The club helps them with it. But at the end of the day, it's the fan base group that creates these tifos. And we just don't have that much of a dedicated fan base group that actually does this consistently. You know what I'm saying? But that's also because Arsenal is a very much a lot of tourists go to Arsenal.
Yeah, no, but I do agree with what Aaron. I do agree with what Aaron is saying. I do think Premier League clubs are a bit too controlled.
Yes,
I don't think they have that kind of freedom.
Also this. Yeah.
I don't think they have that kind of freedom in other leagues.
I mean, in the Premier League, we don't even can get like fireworks, for example. You know, like the light ones.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? In other countries, you have a lot of those, but in England, no, you don't have it. Bro.
Even though it's illegal in all of these countries, but yet still the fans are
fans do it exactly
and do it. You know,
I think Sunderland did a good one. This one was Sunderland. Do you know what I mean? That's a good one, bro.
That's nice. Yeah. There you go. That's really good.
One. But the thing is, I do think it needs to be done a bit more, man. It's because these other clubs, it adds a bit more of like a scary, do you know what I mean? And I like scary element to it, and also I like the fact that they've taken off that fucking the tunnel hood. Like, I'm glad that they took that shit off, so you can see the fans when you're coming in. They can smack on the thing to scare these players. Do you know what I mean? When you're coming, because it's supposed to be a away fixture for these lot, bro. It's supposed to be hostile. Do you know what I mean? It's supposed to be hostile. They're supposed to be screaming at these man, cussing them out.
Not only that,
they need to look around and be surrounded by the colors. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, not only that, but there's also one important factor. Not only the tifo, is also the fans need to be loud. They need to be loud. You know, that's more important than the tifo is like 5 minutes thing. Yes, it gives good vibes, fear element. You know, it rallies up. rallies up the team, like, let's go. But, during the game, during that 90 minutes, you need to keep, singing and just be loud. Be loud,
just booing the team when Tottenham have the ball. Like,
yes.
going crazy loud when we have the ball. Like, we need
that's
to.
more
make
effective than the tifo.
Yeah. We need to make it super hostile. Like when they're coming out of the tunnel, we need to be like, you push your son of a, like, just go at them. Like, obviously, don't curse. Don't curse families and children, guys. That's very, very disgusting. But just at the player itself, like, oh, Mickey Van de Ven, you look like a freaking bleached asshole or something, or I don't know, like, Romero, you look like my penis. So just go at them. Just piss them off.
By the way, yeah, you know what? Yeah, I swear. The thing is, yeah. Big up to Ash, man, but his cuss is like, I swear, what is going on?
I'm an old man. My cuss.
Oh yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad.
For example, this one or the other one. You need to show the next one. Look, the guy on the right is a Fenerbahce fan running away from the Galatasaray fans. You know what I'm saying? So basically, telling that they're showing the rivalry to the biggest rivals at the end of the day. And not only this part of the stadium, the other parts of the stadium also have letters and all of those stuff, pictures. So I like these kinds of tifos. I love
this
and then why you have all of this, then you just have this in mine and T's sent photos. Let's not get into that. Let's not get into that. Let's not get into that.
But yeah, to go back to Sami's question, T, who would you start as the back line?
Yeah, give us your full 11 as well.
Raya, Timber.
Assuming Calafiori is available.
Yeah. If Calafiori is available, this would be my back line. By the way, Sami, you're a fraud. You wish you would have tifos like that in Saudi Arabia. You're a fraud. You only have
that tifo just looks so wrong.
You only hang up money there, bro. You know what I'm saying? Anyway.
There you go.
There you go. This is our tifo. Okay.
They have a tifo of someone putting fuel in a car, like petrol, you know?
Yeah. The oil tifos.
Tifos.
It's going to be Raya, Timber, Saliba. I personally would say Hincapié, but I think Arteta will play Mosquera because he has more games under his belt. You know what I'm saying? But I will say Hincapié and Calafiori if that's available. Or Calafiori and Hincapié, switch it up. Put Calafiori at the left back and Hincapié as a center back or other way around. The midfield will be Rice, Zubimendi, and Eze, obviously. The strike force will be Saka, Merino, and Trossard. You know what I'm saying? And inshallah, we can do something, bro. Because these attackers are slow as fuck, bro. It's like actually crazy. So yeah, that's
Saka is not slow, to be fair. Saka is quick, but
that's true.
Trossard, unfortunately, isn't, and Moreno is definitely slow.
Now, do you want to go next?
I'll go. I mean, I definitely would start Raya, Timber, and Saliba. I think that's a no-brainer. If Calafiori is fit, of course Calafiori starts. Look, for me, until yesterday, I had Mosquera playing as the other centre back, and then Saliba playing as a left centre back, where he plays for France. But the more I think about it, the more I just a couple of things that come to my mind. One is, why did we sign Hincapié then? I mean, he's a very good left centre back and left back as well. Does it make sense to start him and start Calafiori left back, or does it make sense to play Calafiori as a left centre back and let Hincapié play as left back because he can also attack? But then I thought about, but Calafiori has been fantastic going forward as a left back this season and a threat as well in terms of like crashing the box and shooting and scoring. So I definitely will keep Calafiori as left back no matter what happens. And I think for this game, I might start Saliba left centre back and Mosquera right centre back because he's outside the Newcastle game. He's been fantastic this season. We end up having two very strong, tall, physical defenders who obviously will help us in set pieces, defending and attacking. And Mosquera probably is our quickest defender. I think he's rapid, which means in case we have to defend counterattacks, I think we should be fine there as well.
Didn't he last time when
another player who's faster than Yildiz, by the way? Sorry, go on.
You're such an idiot. Didn't he when we had Gabriel out before? Didn't he play Calafiori in centre back? I liked when he played him in centre back, man.
He played him there only in 1 or 2 games. I think most games he
Yeah,
played Kivior.
but I liked him playing in that position, man. He looked good.
Yeah, but if we're doing that, then I
added a
think we have to play
intense.
Skelly left back.
Yeah, that's
Skelly
what I'm
left back, then not Hincapie.
I can't lie. For me, if Calafiori is available, I would go Calafiori as the left centre back. Obviously, Raya, Timber, Saliba. I'd go Calafiori as left centre back, and I'd go Mazrou Skelly as the left back.
What about
the thing is Calafiori and Skelly is super attacking though. It's both super attacking.
Nah, because I think you can also have. Here's the thing. At home, we're going to be on the front foot. They are going to be sitting back a little bit. They're not going to be attacking us at home.
Yeah,
we're going to be on the front foot anyway.
But they do have Kudus on that side. You know what I'm saying? So that's
now Kudus is injured. That's why.
No. They said he's a doubt, but he probably will play.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
So what about the midfield and the attack?
Oh, indeed, bro. You know what I'm saying?
No, wait. Before we go to the midfield and attack, Sami, what's your backline?
Yeah, give us yours.
Raya, Timber, Saliba. That's obvious. I would stick with Calafiori in the left back because he's been really good this season, to be honest. And I would go with Hincapie just because he's left-footed as well. I think it's more, I would say, balanced than Mosquera or Saliba for that matter. Just because for the fact that he's left-footed as well, and he's the captain of Ecuador, and he's been playing as a center back even with what's the Bayer Leverkusen. So I think he would be a better fit.
Yeah, and he's also a better player than Mosquera overall, bro. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, Mosquera is not even comparable to Hincapie, in my opinion. Hincapie is a better defender than him,
bro. To be fair, Mosquera has been a fantastic season, and against big teams.
He has been fantastic
against big teams.
Mosquera has been fantastic. Don't get me wrong, but Hincapie is still a better defender because he actually shown consistency and winning form. You know what I'm saying? Mosquera is still raw and can make mistakes.
But to be fair, for Leverkusen, he played a lot of games as a left back, not as a left centre back. I know his original position is left centre back. I get that's where he plays for Ecuador. But for Leverkusen, where he looked amazing, he looked amazing as left centre back. I don't mind him in either position, by the way. I'm not panicking if he starts. I will say this though: if Kudus plays as a right winger, I know this is gonna sound crazy. To be honest, Calafiori did an amazing job so far, even defensively. But I think Skelly probably would handle him better. I know last season he made a mistake against Kudus and got us sent off. But I think in one-on-one duels, Skelly has pace. He doesn't get beaten by pace. He doesn't get barged off the ball easy.
He's a man for big occasions. He's a man. He's somebody for big occasion like this. A person.
He is. To be fair, he did well against Rodrygo last season. Bro. Yeah, he's done well against Rodrygo. He's done well against Doué when he played against at PSG. I think he does well against tricky dribbling. Where I am worried with Skelly is when he has the ball in the midfield, because sometimes he's so cocky. He thinks, "Oh, I'll get out of the press," and he ends up losing the ball, and we are in big trouble. But yeah, when it comes to him defending, I think he does decent in most games. But yeah, anyways, I'd probably still start Calafiori there ahead of him on Mosquera. But
we got Tryan saying Hincapie's top speed is 35.85. Mosquera is 32.6.
That is quick, by the way.
Yeah, 35.85 is mad. That's like Martinelli speed. That is a Martinelli speed.
Bro, I'm telling you,
yeah, I think
Mosquera is a proper player, bro. Actually, he could be one of those players that can drop Calafiori like Timber did with Ben White. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just not a fan of starting a back four where only one of the center backs is over 190 centimeters. Everyone else is shorter than that. I don't know. It feels a bit odd. Because Timber is short. I know it doesn't. Yeah. It might not make a difference, but just for set pieces. Because by the way, these guys are good at set pieces. Spurs. They have Romero and Van de Ven, who are a big threat in set pieces. I think they've scored a couple, if I'm not wrong, this season. So I don't know. But anyways, I know it might sound stupid. But to be fair, we also have Rice and Moreno, so maybe it doesn't really matter actually.
Yalla, Ash, bring up the predictions so we can get the predictions out.
Yalla,
I would shock you about my starting 11. I would be Rice with Mendy, and I would play Nwaneri on the 10. and Eze on the left. Trossard is a central forward, and Saka on the right.
I genuinely F with that, but I don't think Arteta would do that, bro.
The start of it,
I definitely would not do that.
The start of it sent me a little bit, but the last bit was all right. The last bit sounded
I'm sorry, guys. Against this kind of team, we're not going to rely on pace. We are going to rely on crossing. I think Moreno offers us a big threat. And when he does get chances, because he will get chances against Spurs, he's probably our best finisher, which is insane to say, by the way. He's the best finisher that we have available right now. I would start that guy. The only thing is, I would want him to bring on one area off the bench if we need to score, right? And I don't know why he doesn't do that. I hope he does. I heard Odegaard might be back. Hand of Fossil obviously tweeted it. If Odegaard is back and he's on the bench, I think that's an amazing option to bring him off the bench. And whoever's underperforming between Moreno and Trossard, I would take them off and bring on Odegaard. And for me, Moreno helps us not only like in attacking and finishing and winning the aerial balls, but also defensively when we're defending corners. Like he's a massive threat there as well. So I would probably start with Moreno because Sami, we're not going to be playing a striker who's going to make runs behind. That never works with Spurs with Van de Ven.
Trossard does not do runs behind. Trossard is good with breaking, tight spaces. And
he does do some runs, but he'll do runs from Romero's side, though.
Yeah, but come on, Trossard runs? Are you kidding me? I mean, I didn't say
why would you want Trossard over Moreno as a striker?
Well, I think he has. He's good on the ball, faster than Moreno, faster in taking decision. Shots, I would argue one of the top finishers that we have. Probably Moreno as a finisher, but also
why wouldn't you continue playing him on the left where he's been? Why wouldn't you continue playing him left where he's been killing it?
He shoots with both of his feet. I mean, compared to Moreno does have his moments, but when I saw him against Sunderland and they played when they put that low block from hell, he didn't really offer much, to be honest.
Fair, but I mean, he also scored against Slavia Prague before that 2 goals. He also scored against, I can't remember which team. Anyways, I can't remember which team. Against Newcastle, obviously, when he came off the bench. I just feel Trossard has been fantastic left wing. Thank you, Fazla. He also mentioned like Trossard made Pedro Porro do the splits last season when he did that dribble on the left. And he also scored against Spurs last season playing left wing. I feel if he's killing it as a left winger this season, might as well keep him in that position where he...
You mean this, yeah?
Oh my God, that bro! I still remember that. Honestly, that was so humiliating.
I forgot
it was so bad. It was so bad that
Yeah,
Pedro Porro had to be carried off the pitch and nursed. Like imagine when a dribble is so bad, it actually injures you. You know, ankle breakers in basketball and stuff. This was an actual groin breaker.
Even the picture, even the video. If you look at the video in slow motion, you can see the Spurs fans like, "Oh no!" in the back, in the crowd. They're like, "Oh
no!" They were like, "No, what is this?" Bro, you know, Ashraf, that was like you said, a Hall of Fame ankle breaker on 2K.
It was.
You know what I'm saying? Where he's just
1,000,000%.
You know that type of ankle breaker.
No, whenever someone does a clip of this, they need to show the dribble, and they need to show Pedro Porro being carried outside after that. To capture the entire picture of how bad how humiliating that dribble was. Not only did he leave you on the floor, he got you injured as well. I mean, obviously Pedro Porro came back and continued the game, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's do predictions, bro.
Predictions.
Predicciones.
Yeah, let me share my screen.
Oh, Sudo.
Somebody text Saul so that he can also give his predictions.
There you are.
So before we do the predictions, is just a reminder of all these pussios who are laughing at me at game week 2 and 3, especially Saad the fraud, right? Who was making jokes when I was dead last, saying Ash doesn't know ball, Ash doesn't know this. And I said, listen, it's a marathon.
Ash,
maybe you should shut your mouth right now.
Maybe don't this guy
right now.
Remember this guy also telling me, "Oh, I'm 3 points behind you. Look at this now, bro."
And look at the gap. Look at the gap now. Now even Sami's caught up to him. Yeah, he's only ahead of Sami. He's only ahead of Sami because he has an A as the third letter in his name. That's it, right? He's sitting 20 points behind me. 20
Sad,
points.
Listen, It's a comeback season, bro.
Listen, your parents are the reason why you're not last, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Comeback
That's it. Your
season,
parents,
broski.
literally, your
Comeback
parents
season.
blessed you
I mean,
with a reason for you to be
comeback
freaking
season,
fifth
bro.
or fourth.
Yes.
Sorry.
comeback season. I listen. Comeback season,
guys.
broski. We back.
Bro, come back for what? Where are you?
I'm on to
week,
you, man. Listen.
You lost
I'm
your
gonna
child,
get,
bro.
I'm gonna get 4 correct scores, and I'm gonna be right on your neck again.
Next week, if Saad is still, wallahi, guys, if Saad is dead last, next week, I'm going to find that clip where he made that joke in the beginning and said, Ash doesn't know. Oh, look at you. And he was making all those jokes. And I'm going to make sure we play it here. This
Hey,
absolute.
Start. Don't forget. We have a forfeit.
Thank you, Marco. Remontada,
Start.
indeed.
Start. We have a forfeit. Don't forget, bro. You know what I'm saying?
What's the forfeit? Whoa,
If you're last, we have a forfeit.
We didn't say none of this. Where's the forfeit? What's the forfeit?
We'll make one.
There you are. That's it. We had a forfeit. Now he wants to make forfeit all of a sudden.
Why
Hold on a
not?
minute.
Let's make it interesting. Why not? Huh? Are you
but
scared?
brother, we're not doing some bullshit, bro. Like, calm
He
down.
is scared, bro. He is scared.
Are you scared? Hey,
Nah, I
Start.
think I will.
Did you ever watch
Register
Nick Diaz,
Kev.
bro? Remember
Register Kev was like, you'll be
Nick
lucky
Diaz?
to get 4 correct overall rest of the
What did you
season.
say?
Remember Nick Diaz, bro, the brother of Nate Diaz, when he said, "Don't be
nah,
scared,
nah,
homie. Don't be scared, homie. Huh? Don't be scared, homie."
This guy, bro. Nah. Listen. Don't worry. We'll do something. We'll sort something out.
I'm going to
Burnley.
start us off with Burnley Chelsea, and I'm going to say
2-1 Chelsea.
1-1.
Wahed.
2-1 Chelsea.
3-1 Chelsea.
You know, I can see Chelsea getting a 2-1. You know what I'm saying? Proper Chelsea.
Bears. Wolves, Crystal Palace.
I'm gonna go.
Saad, you go.
I'll go 2-1 Wolves. No, 2-1 Palace. Sorry.
You cannot go back. You cannot go. I'm just kidding.
Bruh, this guy, right? You fraud.
1-0 Palace.
As soon as you say it's locked in, bro.
It's-
As soon as you say it's locked in, bro.
You cannot change
Like,
it, bro.
as soon as it comes out of your
Like
mouth,
chess.
it's locked in, bro.
Hello.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I think it will be wow. 3 no. I'll go safe. I say 2-1 Palace. I want to say 3-1.
Hey, you said 3. You said 3. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, fine.
It's
Hello.
locked in, bro.
Oh, I'm kidding.
Locked in, bro.
Score?
Okay.
2-0?
2-1.
2-1.
2-1.
I was gonna say 2-1 as
He's
well. I don't know if I
copying me
should
so
change it.
far, bro. It's
Yeah.
mad. Copy the guy who's losing, bro. It's mad.
I'm copying last place. Yes.
Wow. Yeah, so why are you doing the same scores as me? You should be doing the opposite of what I'm doing, bro. Because I'm obviously losing. So you should be doing the opposite.
The only reason why it looks like that is because you're before me. If I was before you, I would do the same shit, bro. You fraud.
T. Liverpool Forest.
Yeah, 2-0. 2-0 sounds reasonable. Yeah, 2-0.
I think they definitely concede,
Yeah,
but they end up winning.
Oh no, it's
2-1.
Liverpool. No, they don't. They don't.
I'm
You
gonna
locked
go-
in. You
I'm gonna
locked
go-
in, homie.
I'm
You
gonna go.
locked in.
I'm
Can I
gonna
change?
go.
Can I change, please? I need to change because
Yeah,
I'm
you
gonna
can.
go. I'm gonna go 3-1.
Yeah, go
Liverpool, yeah, for
2-1 for me because they don't do clean sheets, bro. They will concede in like the second minute or something, bro.
Ah.
You good, bro?
Yeah, sorry. One of the magnets fell on my foot, bro, and it hurt me, bro. It's bad, bro. It's a bad.
T. Go ahead.
It's a
Brighton, Brentford.
Brighton, Brentford. I will go 3-1 Brighton.
I'm gonna say 2-1 Brighton. Sad. Guy gets beat up by magnets, you know. Allah, that's the Kev is cooking.
Yeah, lost against Magnet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Magnet 1, Sad 0.
10-8 Magnet. 10-8 Magnet. Bro.
Hell, that was a good one, too. I'll be real. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go 2-1 as well to Brighton. I wanted to go 1-1, man, but
sorry, you said what? Brighton what?
2-1 Brighton, me too.
I wanted to go 1-1.
You guys don't believe in Welbs, yeah?
That guy Welbs.
Bournemouth, West Ham. I think Bournemouth finally make a comeback and they win 2-0.
Bro, this also stinks like a 2-1, bro.
I think a 2-1 West Ham, man.
It just reeks like a 2-1, you know.
I think they're turning a corner, bro. Which is bad for my predictions for the season, bro. Because I said they're going to be in relegation, bro.
Hey, this is what it is, man.
By the way, guys, quickly before we continue the rest, does anyone see any scenario where Forest could shock Liverpool?
No. I don't believe in Dyche like that. You know what I'm saying?
I think now the pressure's
sit back, bro.
Now the pressure's off as well. Now the pressure's off. I think Liverpool will start to find a little bit of momentum.
I don't think the pressure is off.
But no, the pressure is off for the title. Yes, it is. Everybody was saying after that Man City game, that's it.
Pressure on Slot to win.
Out. No. But what I'm talking about is the pressure of the title and not losing out on the title and being champions. I think after this international break is settled in that they're out of the title race now. I think a little bit of that pressure coming up, alleviating off their shoulders is going to let them, get back into a little bit of a rhythm. They might do a 2-1 or a 3-1 or something like this, bro, and start winning a couple
I
of games.
do hope Forest win for many reasons, obviously. Multitude of reasons, league and all that. But, bro, that show at Hussam then on Wednesday will be amazing. Especially with Wolfie there. Oh, bro.
Why were you not there? Oh, yeah, you're not on that show, innit? It's Souls that's on that show.
No, I am.
On the LB, on the
no,
LB
no. The Wednesday one is with me and Wolfie and Hussam.
No, I'm talking about the LB one, the LB one.
Yeah, but the LB one, Wolfie's not there, right? I need Wolfie and Hussam in a stream. Because that will be destruction. That will be destruction. Cool. Fulham, Sunderland.
2-1 Sunderland.
Yeah, he's gonna say Sunderland now out of peer pressure. Go ahead.
Wallah, it was a peer pressure. Wallah, on the Holy Quran, I was gonna say that.
Okay, go ahead. Sami. T.
I will go 1-2 Sunderland, obviously. Look at this fraud, Saad, predicting a win for Sunderland because you exposed them, Ashraf. You know what I'm saying?
Brother, I predicted a win more than I predicted a loss for them this season. But it is what it is.
But you predicted still too many losses, bro. You know what I'm saying?
It doesn't matter. I predicted more wins than I predicted losses.
3-1 Fulham, Ashraf. Latif.
Yeah,
Crazy,
yeah.
bro.
I think Sunderland will be a bit shocked, but yeah, let's see. Newcastle City, Sami. 2-1 City.
2-1 City.
T.
I agree. 2-1 City.
2-1 City. I'm gonna say
we're gonna do the same score. We're gonna say 1-1.
I was gonna say 1-1 or 2-2. I don't know which one.
I'm gonna say 1-1.
Okay. What?
I really think they're gonna hold them, bro.
Nah, you know what? I'll change it. I'll say 2-1 Newcastle.
Wow, look at this guy. He's going for it.
No, fair enough.
Hey, Ashraf, all I'm saying is I hope you get 3 points, bro. I hope
he might cook, bro. He might cook. Yeah, I hope he gets 3 points as well.
Bro, even if they draw, I think that's a bad result for them, honestly.
Yeah, of course. That's all I need. All I need is a draw, bro. Just drop points. I don't care how you do it.
3-1 Villa.
Bro, if this weekend, look, it might end the opposite. Maybe Liverpool win, City win, and we lose. That'd be the worst case scenario. But if somehow we win and Liverpool and City both lose, yeah.
Don't, man.
Wallahi, rivals are not gonna sleep.
I'll be on cloud 9, bro.
Not from me, from other Arsenal fans. I don't do that kind of stuff. But you know what I mean.
I will delete YouTube if that happens. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying.
Bro, they will hate Arsenal fans. I'm telling you.
Wait, why are you deleting YouTube?
Oh wait, if I meant when the other
They
way
will
around
delete.
happens.
They will
When
delete.
Yeah.
no, when
No,
we
no.
lose
He's
and
saying
they
if
win.
Arsenal lose and City and
Yeah.
Liverpool win.
Oh, okay, yeah,
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 yeah.
Yeah. He meant
that's
that.
true. Yeah,
Nah, but if
delete
we win and they both lose, yeah, bruh, we might as well get the parade ready. Maybe I'm getting too ahead of
Bro,
myself.
our fan base is going to be unbearable, especially on Twitter, bro.
big
I
up, big
swear.
You know
gal,
what I'm
man.
saying? And did you guys see what Rice said about Arteta as well, bro? Top Gooners are eating that up as breakfast.
What did
bro.
Rice
Like,
say about
Yeah.
Arteta?
he
He
said,
said, "Don't judge him now."
he said, don't judge
Go
him
ahead,
now,
Tim.
judge him when he wins everything, which he is going to do. And I think at the end of the day, when it's
2-0
all said
Villa,
and done,
so.
he's going to be one of the best managers that was ever of all time, basically. That's what he's
Yeah,
trying
he
to say.
basically said by the time his career is over, he will have won everything.
Inshallah, he's right.
Inshallah, I hope he's
Yeah,
right.
inshallah,
100%.
inshallah. But for now, it
That's a
almost
good
sounds
for
like
us.
he wants that new contract, bro. You know what I'm saying? He wants a new Bentley. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, he's gonna get the contract whether he says that or not. Come on, bro.
And I'm
Yeah,
just
bro.
Go
kidding, I'm
ahead,
just kidding, I'm just kidding. I said 3-1 Palace of 3-1
Huh?
Villa. I don't know why I said Palace.
2-2. No, 1-1. Sorry. I'm either
I'm
gonna
gonna go
have
1-1.
an
I'm gonna go
incredible week or
1-1
an
as well.
absolute shocker because
I'm
I've
gonna go
predicted
1-1.
against the grain. 1-1. Arsenal Spurs.
Hold on, do Man
Ooh,
United Everton first. Do Man United Everton first.
Yeah. Let's
and
save the best for last,
leave
bro.
that one for last, bro, because that's the big game.
Fine.
Yeah.
Fine. I think United should win this. I don't think it'll be easy though. I'm
2-1
gonna
United.
no. Actually, you know what? I do think it'll be easy. I think I'll say 3-0.
What?
Sami said 2-0.
What? 3-0? That's crazy, bro.
I remember United last season slapped up Everton, if I'm not wrong. And this season's United are stronger. Look, I could be wrong.
I'm gonna go 1-1. No, I'm gonna go 2-2.
T.
I say 2-1 United. I do believe
Cool.
Everton will score.
Cool. This is a big one, guys. I am gonna start here with. Do I see us conceding?
I 100% see us conceding in this game.
2-1 Arsenal.
3-1 Arsenal for me.
Yeah, same.
I 100% see us conceding. 100% we're conceding. I can guarantee you that now.
Yeah, to be
But
fair,
if
they
we
always score
don't-
against us, man.
If we don't, pick up the defense, bro. Wallah.
Yeah, big up the defense because this is like one of them games where it just every single scoreline, everything goes out the window, bro.
Yeah, form and everything goes out the window. Yeah.
I'm gonna
If we
say
keep a
1-0
clean
also.
sheet- If we keep a clean sheet, I'm gonna be gassed.
Unless we bring another curtain as a tifo, you know what I'm saying? Then Spurs could be more motivated when they see that piss
They
ass
could be like, bro,
tifo.
these guys are bums. They look
Bro,
at them and be like,
remember-
bro, these guys are bums.
Bro, remember the last tifo that we did? The right side wasn't even like fully tight. It was like loose and everything, bro.
Bro, don't remind me, man.
That
please.
was tragic.
You know what?
That was
I was
tragic.
so
I'm gonna have
embarrassed.
slightly more cojones, and I'm gonna say 2-0 Arsenal.
He changed. He changed.
I just realized he said 1-0. They said like I'm gonna have slightly more cojones. 2-0. And then I'm sitting here with 3-1. You know what I mean? Me and T are both sitting here with 3-1. This guy's
I
like,
do
I'm gonna
agree
have
with you guys. I find it very difficult to imagine that they don't score. But I don't know, man. I'm just gonna. Maybe it's copium, but I don't care. I'll go with copium in this.
And I think they're gonna have a very lousy goal. Like a
I can see
very
them scoring
lousy
from a set
goal.
piece or
Yeah,
a
like a
deflect-
set piece, and then people are
or
gonna
a
laugh.
deflection.
We scored a set piece against set piece. You know,
Yeah.
I can see
Or
it
a
already,
deflection, bro. I can see a deflection.
If they
bro.
lose, it won't matter. But if they get a point or 3 points out of it, it will become
bro.
the news of the week, bro.
I remember that Lamela goal like it was yesterday, and that came out of nowhere as well. You know what I'm saying? It
Oh,
was,
that was a good goal.
freaking-
That was a very, very good goal.
bro. My head
Yeah,
was
the
gone after
Rabona.
that goal. I was like, bro, this guy scored a fucking Puskas goal against us, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
We
yeah.
still ended up beating. Who we won 2-1 that game, no, or 3-1? 3-1.
Wasn't it like
think.
3-2?
No, it was 3-1. It was when Jesus got that player sent off. I forgot. Emerson Royale. If I'm not, I think that's the game. No. Lamelas Rabona was another game.
No,
I
that
think we
was
won
no.
2-1.
That was with Lacazette and them, man, bro. I think Bellerin even scored that game, right?
Maybe. I know we definitely won that game 2-1. I just can't remember who scored for us.
Yeah, the
I don't remember
stadium was
what year.
empty. The stadium was empty. It was COVID. I remember. If I remember.
Then we won that game 2-1. Yeah. We won that game 2-1. Cool, guys. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, the stadium was empty. I see it already, bro. Yeah. We had David Luiz and them, man, bro. All that Cedric Suarez, Saad's guy. You know what I'm saying?
Private chat. Who's that?
Who? Cedric Suarez?
I said Cedric Suarez, Saad's guy, and we had David Luiz, bro. This is the season that we won the FA Cup, bro.
You're reminding us of a very dark ages, T.
No, we won the FA Cup. What you mean dark ages?
Cedric Suarez, Mustafi.
But we still won the FA Cup, bro.
You know.
Where Arteta now with a very strong team currently in the past 5 years couldn't win us an FA Cup. I mean, he won us in the first season, but that was it. And that's my problem with Arteta,
This season it will be make or break. If he wins, nice. If he doesn't,
I think he will win something. Okay. I just don't know if it's going to be enough if he wins like a FA Cup or let's say a cup double. No. I'm not sure if it's enough.
They cannot do all of this and then just win a FA Cup. I don't believe that will be enough. You know what I'm saying? Like no.
Yeah, obviously for me it's not enough, but I don't know how the board will look at it and say, oh, maybe he would need a more season more or whatever, and he's getting us consistent now Champions League. I mean, they're looking at from a business perspective and the revenues he's bringing and the atmosphere and the vibes. I won't lie. I mean, you are looking at positive vibes in Arsenal Football Club, and especially, I mean, even us four here sitting, when we go to the games, we expect wins now rather than getting hammered like before. But still, I mean, not getting over the line is just eating me up, to be honest. It's just personally, it's killing me from the inside out. I mean, it's just, I don't know, man. He needs to win something.
Quick question, yeah? Just a quick question. Do you guys think Chelsea are a genuine threat to the, or do you think they're going to come close to us in the league?
Not really, because of the defense, in my opinion. Their defense are not really that good.
Do you think?
Top 4, but I don't think they're gonna, challenge.
When did they have Palmer coming back? By the way,
he apparently fractured his toe, so he might be out for a couple of more weeks.
But I don't think it's about Palmer or the attack, but I think the issue in Chelsea is the defense and the back line. I mean, that's I think their dilemmas, not the attack.
Cole was good for the whole season, isn't it? Because he's the ACL.
Yes.
ACL, so he's gone for the whole season. Damn, bro.
Unless they recruit or bring in somebody in January, then I would see, okay, maybe they'll have a chance. But especially if they get like a really good, solid defender, then I might consider them. They might be in the, I would say in the mix.
In January,
yeah.
Because they're close. They're close. If we're looking at the table now, yeah.
Let's say, for instance, they get like Mark Gahey, for example. Then I would say, okay, Chelsea will be there.
Bro, if they get Mark Gahey, that's a massive coup, bro. Against look at how many clubs are in for him, bro. That's a massive coup, bro, against all of these other teams, bro.
But I think they can do it. I mean, Chelsea has the money.
By the way, I think he's gone out of the Premier League, bro. Gahey.
Really?
Bro, have you not seen that Bayern have put him on the shortlist? They're willing to spend whatever to get him, bro.
I don't think he wants to leave the Premier League, to be honest.
No, but bro, he's got a friend there. Remember, bro, Elise is there. Do you know what I mean? He'll be like, bro,
what are you're with them in the WhatsApp group or something?
No.
What do you mean his friend is there?
Yeah, I swear.
Nah, but bro,
this guy is
bro, he was with Elise was a former teammate of his, bro. Do you know what I mean? He talks to him. He says, bro, Bayern is crazy. Do you know what I mean? Germany is crazy. Like, come on, bro, come over here, bro. Come to Munich, bro.
But it's more probable than not that he will stay in the Premier League, right?
I mean, yeah, there's clubs in for him, but bro, from what Florian Plattenberg or whatever his name is, What he said that Bayern put this guy on their radar, and bro, they want him, bro. They want him. Do you know what I mean? They want him badly. He's a very good option for them.
It's not a crazy shout, to be honest. I mean, if you look at Bayern specifically, they have like Harry Kane, Eric Dyer. They have a couple of Englishmen.
Not Eric Dyer, and is Kim Min Jae still there?
Kim Min Jae
No,
and
Eric Dyer is not there anymore.
And
they
Upamecano.
have Kim Min Jae, Jonathan Tah, and Upamecano, so they'll rotate accordingly.
Jonathan Tah.
Look, I think if Upamecano leaves,
he's okay.
I think Upamecano, if he leaves to Real Madrid, I think what I heard that Real Madrid is looking at him instead of Ibrahima Konate. So I think that's when they're gonna go for Mark Gahey.
Wait, who did you say? Sorry,
I'm saying if Real Madrid signs Upamecano, which they're looking at, then I think they will go for Mark Gahey.
I don't know why they're signing Upamecano. I'll be completely real with you guys.
I mean, he's performing way better than
Konate. But still, man, I don't know, man, about this guy, bro.
Saad, are you saying it because you remember his bozo moments from the Champions League against City, or is it because because in the league he doesn't perform this way, and even in the Champions League he performs well. In the World Cup for France he performs quite well. Like I think you might be a bit too harsh. Yeah, I don't think he's as bad as people make it seem.
I don't know. Maybe he's performing good. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe he's changed.
But I do think Chelsea are overhyped like crazy. I think a lot of
even for France before during that time, bro, he was still playing bad for France as well, bro. During that time where I'm talking about,
he wasn't.
Brother, he was playing bad for them in friendlies, playing bad for them in tournaments. Like, bro, it's mad.
I don't remember that. I think for them in the World Cup, he was good. He was a starting centre back. I don't think he was bad at all. I think he was a starting centre back in the Euros as well, if I'm not wrong. So I don't get where that's coming from. It was him and Saliba starting centre backs, and he did do well. So I don't know. I disagree with that. I saw this yesterday where maybe it was Most Channel where they were comparing like certain players like Estevao with Saka, which for me I find mental, to be honest.
It's too early for that comparison.
Yeah, bro.
I knew they were gonna do it, bro. Come on, man. It's Chelsea fans, bro. Chelsea fans, I swear, Saka just lives in their head, bro. Saka just lives in their head rent free, and it's mad. Because any chance that anybody gets, actually Saka lives in the head of everybody rent free, bro. By the way, big up to the catch up. Big up to the catch up for the raid. Big up to you, my broski. But Saka lives in the head of all of these, man, bro. Because
that's good, man. That's good because that means Saka is the barometer for them. You know, like okay, you're comparing yourself to Saka.
He's always
that's something positive. I mean, we shouldn't take it like it's a bad thing. I mean, you want to compare yourself to Saka, that means you rate him that highly.
They say that Saka's not that good, but then they use him as the barometer for every player that they have. Like,
look, Saka. Yeah, I understand that, but Saka, for instance, doesn't have that kind of like, let's say, for instance, finesse shot or Travalia or mad skills when it comes to dribbles. He
doesn't need that
player. He doesn't need it exactly because he has the basics. You know, he has them like in a very high level. Like he does the basics.
This is facts, by the way. They're not even comparing him to Saka, bro. I've seen these men comparing him to Salah and saying like this and that.
Bro, they were comparing him to Lamine Yamal. That tells you all you need to know.
Wait, what?
Yeah, there was a stream where they were saying, there was a stream where they were saying he's not on Saka's and all table. He has to be spoken about in the same level as Lamine Yamal. He's competing with him. He's gonna buck him in 2 weeks when they come to the bridge, or basically this coming week.
So what happens when?
And then someone even mentioned, I think someone named CB mentioned, Estevao has more goals than Yamal, which is an absolute fallacy. Yamal has more goals than Estevao this season for club level.
I still rate, by the way, Riyad Mahrez is higher than him. Even though he plays for Al Ahly, man.
Oh, you still rate
Estevao? Okay.
Yeah. I don't think even he surpassed him, man.
Listen, I do think they're going to be. I do think they're going a bit too much, bro. Because we heard this same stuff about what's his name again? The guy that was first we heard it about Chukwuemeka. Yeah, we heard, oh my god, Chukwuemeka, he's different, bro. Watch when he starts getting game time, and meanwhile this guy's getting passed around in lower clubs like he's the champagne bottle at a club. This guy's getting passed around that much, bro. Like, bro, we don't need this, bro. Then I'm sure, how many players have they had since then that they've been telling us, look at this guy, look at this guy, look at this guy. They think everybody's gonna be like Palmer, bro, where they had the consistency and they do that.
By the way, they're gonna play Barca, Chelsea. Yeah, I just read Ash Ketchum's comment. They're gonna play Barca, so I'm really intrigued to see how that goes.
I know exactly how that's gonna go. When Lamine Yamal cooks them, they're gonna be like, oh, but our defense is shit. I know exactly how it's gonna go, bro. I know exactly.
I think they will dismantle them. I think Barca is gonna just dismantle Chelsea.
Barca is gonna dismantle them. These man live in dreamland, bro. These Chelsea man live in
Depends who's
dreamland.
back. If Pedri and these guys are back by then, and Rafinha, then yeah, it's a problem.
Pedri's out of an injury.
Pedri's injured, but he might be back for the Chelsea game. Yamal apparently should be back for the Chelsea game as well.
Anyway, listen, ladettes, we're gonna leave it there. Listen, big up to everybody who has smashed the like button. Big up to everybody who has subscribed to the channel. Make sure you smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. Predictions done. Episode is done. Another episode of the Koora Pod. Make sure to smash the like button. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Big up to the lads. All of their links are going to be in the description. We'll see you on the next episode. Peace out, people. Peace.
Peace.